What are you up to? What are you up to, wolf thing? Yeah, so you can do some long swords on that. You can see my body is getting very glowy. So Joe, if you're watching, it's probably from the elemental effects taking over my body. But nonetheless, yes, people are very excited. Okay. All right. Speaking of Zaws, actually, let's do our first stats part of this stream, don't you think? Is this where people either do their resident sleepers or get really excited? Melee. We released Phase 2 technique. Actually, we're not going in the order I said we would. I'm a liar. I'm sorry, Dean. We are doing... Oh, no. Actually, we're not. We'll do it after. We'll do it after. We'll do some stats first. We're going to start with liches. The Old Blood launched update 26 on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, still insert. And on PC, we added the ability to convert liches. So a lot of people have asked how many people are killing versus converting their liches. So what's really interesting is the second we added the ability to trade the liches, you can see the impact that had on the stats. Now, we expected killing liches to be the majority, not only because there's new weapons locked behind them, but it just feels more, on video game brand to be destroying your enemies. So you can see the first the first 2 weeks approximately, we had a pretty big split of people just vanquishing the liches, and then once trading, aka lich essence swapping, got added in with the update in mid-November, the stats change. And in that regard, you can see people are starting to convert their liches more because it has more of a meaning. So typically speaking, I'd say this is pretty much on expectation. More people will be killing them, especially as the one expectation. More people, something that you're getting in that first launch window, and then afterwards, of course, we have the conversion going up. So there you go. More balance. What is that? Damn PC have no mercy. I know, it's true. And then here's the first 3 days on PlayStation 4. So here you have our PS4.
Я вообще чисто случайно смотрю телефон, смотрю, хоп, стрим начался.
They don't have trading yet, so it makes
sense. Так таки не в 10 по МСК,
Xbox.
У нас 9.
Are they even more bloodthirsty? Can you go back?
У вас сколько сейчас времени?
They are.
У меня 9 часов.
About the same.
Вот стрим начался в 9.
Console players are equally bloodthirsty.
Все верно.
I just spilled my water.
У меня в 9, да.
People are saying no sound. I don't know.
Значит, ты был прав.
All right. So, I just got water.
А у меня 9.
It's fine.
А у тебя 10.
So with liches in that regard, the stats show you kind of what you're doing. Are you killing or are you converting them? And again, trading is a big determining factor in that. Now, we have a lot of questions about the lich system, where we're going with it. Are we doing a corpus version? Will it have something to do with Railjack? And the answer to all those questions is inevitably yes. All of these things will come, but in the very near future, included in the update,
У нас в Warframe свои звездные войны.
Rising Tide. We have
Рейл, Джек, ждем.
Measures to help with some of the feedback we've gotten on the lich system. The first one is if you played in between, I think like the 4th or 5th hotfix, when we added the Requiem relics and Kuva to thralls, we quickly took off the Kuva and only kept Requiem relics as the thrall.
Сидит просто мяукает. Я не могу понять, что он
We are taking the Kuva and we're moving it to the liches themselves on rank 1 through 4. So that means that Kuvas themselves Kuva liches
Сегодня,
themselves will drop Kuva in a shared squad amount, and it's balanced kind of a bit lower than Siphons, because we don't want it to be the optimal Kuva path, but it's still a path for Kuva. So say you play a mission and you get 4 liches within it, that's 4 kicks at the Kuva for that particular mission. So what that looks like is you get 1 lich mission, and again, they have to be ranked 1, 2, 3, or 4, because when we discuss this with parts of our community, if we put it on rank 5 lich, it could just become an infinite lich.
Я ему мышку дал, чтобы он играл.
So with the 1 to 4, you at least have some stakes that your Kuva lich will drop Kuva if you Parazon them. If your Parazon results in a failure, you'll still get the Kuva. If you happen to beat a rank 4 lich, you'll still get the
Мышку
Kuva.
дал,
So
чтобы
pass
играл
or
с
fail on
мышкой.
ranks 1 through 4, Kuva will
Смотрим,
be
пока
given
я
to
в
you
чате.
and all your squad mates.
Что им
So
дать
it's not an
пожрать?
individual reward.
Я даю
At
вискас,
that rank 1 to 4 level. We're
Феликс,
also making it so
паштет.
that if you down your lich 3 times in a
Молоко
mission
даю ему
without using a
чуть-чуть. Но он пьет
Parazon, it will
молоко.
flee. So there's a flee mechanic now. This is implemented for a couple reasons. The first being that some people just choose not to Parazon their liches. They keep downing them and they don't go away. So now the lich will have a flee behavior, but it will not rank up. So, I see chat. Yes, thank
Он
God.
идет
Yeah.
на
So basically,
кухне,
by the time
вискас
the
не
third,
покупать, сливки можно еще.
you finish it for the
А чё
third time
вискас
with
не
your
покупать?
weapons,
У нас
you're not
Феликс есть.
Parazoning it. It
Феликс
will
и
simply
Кинг.
flee. So that's another
Кинг
major
роял,
one.
что-то
That
там.
one will not reward Kuva because you're not doing the Parazon path, which is what
Вискас
extracts
ни
the
в коем
Kuva
случае
from
не
their
покупать.
lich bodies, but it will go away. So those are 2 versions of a lot of the feedback we've had that
Но
we're
мы
getting in there. There's been a lot of
покупаем,
really
Felix.
broad, specific, detailed, however you want it. Basically, we've had, I think, more forum posts and comments and stuff in the past since the launch of Update 26 than we have in a long time, so we're getting through a lot. A lot of people want the undead theme to come back, the TennoCon reveal with the
Короче, садится на окно и смотрит в окно.
Me and I got stronger versus the Requiem
фильм.
system, which of course wasn't discussed at TennoCon at all.
Как стрим.
I don't think people expected there. Of course, we didn't talk about it, so how could you expect it? But the Requiem system and the password and the keys and the mods and that sort of Lovecraftian horror version with the Requiem relics is what's going to be staying, and we'll be iterating as we move on, especially into next year when we expand the system more. So we're hoping these two things help a lot for the short term, and then long term, we're going to see what direction we take the growth of the system. But we're focusing on things right now that include the Rising Tide dry dock update, which is why no one's here with me. But absolutely rest assured that we will continue to iterate. I don't want to say in 2020 because that sounds so far away, but we will continue to iterate not only with fixes and tweaks, but expect even more in the next 5 weeks. That's very after the next 5 weeks. I can't say that out loud because it's like 2020 is 5 weeks away. 6 weeks. Oh. And we have holidays, so.
Holidays?
Well, kind of. All right, so lich stats are one thing. Do you guys want more stats or a platinum prize? Juice.
Pretty sure platinum.
Stats. Everyone's saying both? Okay, we'll do plat first and then stats. See, these guys streams are the best. No one can stop the stats. That's fine. Stats. Yeah. All right, Blurry Faces _ has won 1,000 platinum on Twitch, and Goggy 91, you won on Mixer. Congratulations. You won 1,000 platinum. You got to message us and tell us where you want it. And I just feel seen that people are saying stats. I feel like a version of myself is being seen here. This is great. All right, Catch Moon. So before Update 26, the Old Blood, we talked about the Catch Moon and why we were changing it due to its literal majority role in the loadouts of players. It had 50% or more of users at Mastery Rank 27 using it. So since the update over time, it's still the top, which we expected because we didn't change it. I would say we didn't change it dramatically. We just changed attributes of it related to fall off in range. So it's not that you couldn't get the crits you did anymore. It was just the depth in which those crits could occur. So here we have the Catch Moon still sitting at the top, but not nearly as dramatic a stake in player usage as it was. Now, of course, there's a huge factor into this, of course, releasing new Kuva secondaries for our endgame players to seek out would change this. But this is over, well, just under a month now. So we're pretty happy with the change. We still want, kit guns to be worth the Fortuna experience. They clearly still are. You can see the Tomb Finger sitting right below it. So that's 2 kit guns, which is great. And then you can see all the other Kuva weapons. And what else do we see there? A smattering of Prime weapons and, of course, the Staticore, because it's amazing. Yes, very good. This green highlight in the column is indicating the fact that that is what this is sorted by. If you wanted to, you could kind of extrapolate the other mastery ranks to sort them by that. But this particular image is sorted by the mastery rank 27 from highest to lowest in terms of % usage. So what that means is of all the mastery rank 27 players in the game that completed a mission with a max rank secondary weapon, 20-odd% of them completed that with a Catch Moon. So that's what this looks like. That's what the stats are. Yes. All right. Dean, what are you doing? I'm scared.
Just keeping tabs on things.
Okay. Well, and?
Fine.
Okay. More stats?
Sure.
This is for the people that aren't, Okay, what do we have here? This is a really interesting one. This is the prism usage by mastery rank. So if you don't know what a prism is, this is one piece of the operator when you're building your operator's amps, and you start with your moat amp. Eventually you make your way into getting different amps, and ultimately by the end of a mastery rank 27-28 player, the Schwach is still the most used, but you can see it kind of distribute a little more evenly across them all. So if you do use the Schwach Prism, congratulations, that's the most popular. If not, you're off meta. Someone said it looks like a dragon. What? We aren't, I don't know what. All right, and then our last stat for the day, maybe not.
Oh, that's the last stat.
Oh, okay.
You didn't have any other?
I had frames by mastery rank, but that's okay. That's what further dev streams are for.
Didn't see it.
There you go, more stats to come. That is not indicative of any balance choices. That is merely just showing you the distribution of prism choice by mastery rank. So you can see the Schwach is indeed the most used. This is no commentary, no dev changes coming, merely insights for you on how to perhaps consider building, consider changing. Do you want to be an indie operator that doesn't go with the flow and use Schwach? That's your choice. That's all it is. Nothing else there. We also, all right, show me the sheave? No, I don't have the sheave stats yet. Schwach nerve incoming? No, this is just showing. This is just showing. If it was 50%, then maybe we'd talk, because that was our catch me in logic, but it's nowhere near that, so. All right. Now, I know there's people here for the prime access reveal, but I do want to show you a sneak peek of something very special. If you, not yet, Dean, don't come to my game yet. I want to show you something, but not at this exact second, because I have to do something. But let's see here. We are going to show you an updated preview of the upcoming Sentient tile set. I'm not going to talk much about it. I'm just going to play it like any player would and let you guys kind of sink your teeth into just the scale of the brand new enemies we're releasing. What the designers have done with this tile set is absolutely beautiful, and I think it's worth discussing and showcasing. So we're going to hop in, and I'm ready. Yeah. Come on in, Dean. Hacking. All right, so first of all, we're gonna, your monitor looks a little desaturated compared to mine, but we're gonna take a look at the absolutely beautiful work that the art design, I think there's over 5 or 6 brand new enemies coming here. We did show them at TennoCon, and every enemy is a sentient. So if you're playing missions on Lua, you're playing, obviously the Eidolon is a sentient, but every enemy in this tile set is a sentient. So the difficulty that you'll be coming across is way different than any other mission we've ever done. Of course, I haven't shot anyone yet because I'm trying to get a look at the visuals, but this is just to give you a feel of the verticality of everything we're working on and the essential mobility that will be needed to have a chance against sentients. This guy can switch from aerial to ground attacks. You'll see him plenty in this tile set. And I think, what we have at stake here in terms of, see this enemy, it's quite difficult. There we go. Need to get his sentient shield. This guy's coming into the melee. So he switches from aerial.
It has developed immunity to your attacks. Try something different.
You can shoot their body piece parts off like a
народ, прием.
Morbid way of dealing with sentience, but what can you do? Okay, so here we have one of the area. Oh, okay, so he shoots these energy projectiles at you that you can dodge if you're lucky or good. For me, it's luck, never skill. Let's see here. So huge props to the team that has brought this set to life. You guys are in for a treat, as you can see. And of course, I'm playing solo, so if you have some, those just damage you. I don't know if they do anything else yet, but we'll find. Oh God, see, they crawled.
Hit them with something else.
All right, where'd you go, buddy? I saw you. Switching to. Oh no. It's Zod. Zod time. The loot. Oh dear. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure I have God mode on, so if you think I'm skilled, let me correct your. Kneel before the sentience, it's true. And I mean, we're talking one of the more, it's stunning. The work they've done here. Oh, what did you do?
I'm just getting that
Oh, nice.
Sentient has adapted to your advantage.
Yeah, you guys are, your gear will certainly be put through the measures here at this tile set. This is just an exterminate mission, so this is one we're showing for a sneak peek today on the stream. I'm gonna try and go further into the map just to, let me see if I can. I'm gonna try and get up there. Yes, where will this go? Can I run away? No. Like, where did he go? I know they're up there. Oh, okay. Melee. All right, let's let's see here. So this will be locked behind, of course, if you're new to Warframe. If you're not new to Warframe, you know, you probably know what is locked behind, but we strongly encourage you sometime, you know, as you're playing through Warframe, is to get through the main quest. Let's see if the Piranha Prime can, haha! No wonder why you're so, ah! Okay, so he turns into a flapping. All right. I know there's still a guy down here. All right, someone says I got the former drop. That's awesome. All right, Paracesis incoming. For real though, don't hesitate to use your mods that allow you to do extra damage against sentients. Would not be a bad idea. If you have not used your legendary core yet that you got, if you're over mastery rank 3, then you know this might be a good time. Consider it. We also buffed the steel, sacrificial steel on PC. Consoles are yet to receive that, but you know, I have not used mine yet, and I don't know if I will. This tile set, yeah, this tile set does look unreal. Huge credit to all the work involved by our devs to make this the single most unique tile set. Look at, and the enemy design, come on. You're facing brand new sentient enemies here. We're not, we have some familiar faces. You'll see perhaps a Vombalist or two, Batalists, Conculists, but there's a slew of combatants ready for you to take. I actually don't know if my God mode's kicked in yet. I'm gonna give myself a little more credit, but maybe it has. You can also use abilities. Oh God. Damn, thanks Equinox. All right, let's take a look at this room. I know Steve tweeted something with the insane, like, what? Yep. Pretty wild. I don't think so, buddy. So you can really get, oh, what is happening? This is doom goo, we'll call it. Because you will meet your doom here. Oh, don't bash me with your shield. So, oh, he can pick up his shield. All right. So we'll head to one more room and then we'll I meant doom goo as in doom that'll bring the doom. So these guys are wild. Dodged. All right. Oh man. I'm trying to read chat and shoot him at the same time, but you know, can only go so far. Oh my gosh. Like, look at those guys. All right. I think my God mode has kicked in plenty of times by now, but okay, I'm just gonna go in a little deeper. As you can see, I've only killed 30 enemies. Oh! Okay, I got tricked. Okay, that's just rude. That's just rude. It is at this time that I will depart from this place because I was just baited. But let's get out of here. I can't believe it. I was tricked. Someone's walking in the room. I'm going to abort the mission. I can't see who it is because the lights are too bright, but I can't see who it is. The lights are too bright. I see a hat. It's Steve. It has to be Steve if there's a hat. Steve, you're live streaming while I'm streaming? Are you kidding me?
You're stealing our viewers.
He's cannibalizing our viewers. Do not support this.
I am stealing 3 of your viewers.
Great. 3 of you are dead to me.
Actually, it might be more than 3 based on
Steve.
Based on people jumping in.
Who wants to see Ivar Prime Access? Tune into my stream. There's a microphone for you here since you're joining. How kind of you to drop by.
Joining.
Are you just here to troll? Is that the extent of your?
Scott put me up to this.
Why, Scott?
Yeah.
What did I do?
If people have both screens open, can they
Put your mic on.
If they have both open, can they watch us at the same time, or does it literally take viewers?
They can watch both at the same time. It's fine.
Okay.
So are you going to leave that on?
Just for a bit.
Okay. We're going to go over the next prime access to try.
Put it on the easel or something, so it's...
Why don't you give away a plat prize, Steve?
On my stream?
No, on my stream.
Oh. This is
It's your stream.
It's
This
my
is our stream.
No, it's mine now. I stole it. Don't come to my screen yet, Dean. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not ready. I'm
well,
not
if I'm streaming, I think everyone knows why.
ready. I have no. Oh, is the update ready?
I mean, it's not quite ready, but it's almost ready.
Oh, great. Guess what, everyone? Blade and X underscore WF. Blade and X underscore WF. You have 1,000 plat on Twitch, and Pysook has won. Pysook79 has won on Mixer. So congratulations to you. You both won. You got to message us and tell us where you'd like your platinum. And in the meantime, I will. What are you doing?
I'm shaming somebody.
Oh, is there a missing lens?
Someone stole a lens.
No, somebody left it open.
Uh-oh.
It's bad.
Shame.
For the,
It's
bad
shame
for lens.
time. All right.
So anyway, how's it going, guys? Are you getting echoes?
Probably.
I think people are getting us echoes.
Probably.
Yeah. Maybe turn down mine because I'm mic'd on this one.
Probably.
You know what I mean? So how's it been going?
Good. I've showed.
Did you get management sign-off to show all that much of the sentient set?
Yes. Was I not supposed to?
I don't know. That was a lot. And your Warframe is just pure white?
Steve, you're kind of ruining the.
Well, it's very majestic.
You're ruining things here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now, I would like you to perhaps take a question or two from chat. See what's going on.
Do you want to see what we see when we're streaming the dev stream?
Don't.
Have you ever seen
Don't
that?
turn it yet.
I'm going to turn it.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
I'm not ready.
This is Steve Brule, not ready? Okay, here we go. We got all these big lights up here, and then we have all these screens as well.
Which,
All right, you see chat there, and then you see that we see ourselves, and we have the game running, and we have
why don't you come to my stream?
we have
Screen.
these we can see all the chat there, and there's the camera, and that's kind of how it works.
People are saying show the damn frame, but
Show the
she
frame.
looks like she's a little shy. So
Actually,
maybe
you can't really
you can't
see
really
it, can
see
you?
her. So maybe if she came out of her prowl, we could work on this. But she looks a little shy right now.
That effect is really sick.
Isn't that? So I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like a
She
screensaver.
is using Wisp's Noble right now just because I love it. But here we go. The queen of the jellies, Ivara Prime, has decided to show her face.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, wonderful.
She has a jellyfish head. She's
Yep.
got a braid with a little gold clasp.
It's very surreal, isn't it?
Her skirt is that of a jellyfish. The knight on the plains of Eidolon is.
You can kind of see my view of everything.
She is so beautiful. Absolutely amazing work. The artist that made Ivara Prime made the original Ivara model back in the day and is very excited to see what kind of color schemes our players come up with. And Ivara fans will just be absolutely blown away by the work that Skyers has done here. I think it's just next level. We've taken the poison theme of the original Poison Frog and applied it to essentially the jellyfish, which is another aquatic poisonous species. So I am so happy. I've truly been waiting to show this all week. I can't believe how gorgeous she is. And of course, what is Prime Access without a little Prime gun action? So her primary secondary, she will have the Axomati Prime with her,
Okay.
which have a little bit of a wind up there. We can take a closer look at those.
Very cool.
They have a bit of like a jellyfish look. And then her primary is the Prime Baza Prime, which we can take a closer look at here, which looks absolutely incredible.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yes.
That's a cool screenshot, actually.
Yes.
Yep.
And because fashion is life for
People are chatting in my stream about your stream, so I think they're definitely watching both.
watching.
I'm gonna keep showing them around.
You're just gonna wonder?
I'm gonna show them back here too. Keep going.
What?
Come on.
I will not show Prime Artemis Bow yet. We do want to keep some surprises, so that will not be part of today's showing. But I will show you the. I know a lot of people wanted Daiku Prime with her, but that's not coming. Baza Prime and
This
Axomati
doesn't
Prime.
work, I guess.
What do you
We've
do?
got all these crazy lights here. Oh yeah, that's a cool picture.
All right,
Right
give
there.
item.
Cool. Look at It's pretty fun. A lot of cool stuff back here.
So the team that worked on, I'm just going to show you the shoulder
Bunch of
armor
cords.
for her. The team that worked on this amazing weapons team, it's basically modeled after the everyone's favorite Iatan, the Anasa.
Rebecca always sits on a pillow because, you know, she needs comfort.
I
a little
do.
more support.
So it has sort of the,
walking away there.
like if you socket your Iatans, you can get them to have that beautiful motion. So her armor pieces have that sort of undulating Iatan, like people are saying, go to Steve's stream. No. So you can really get a feel for the sort of spindly looking Anasa Iatan armor. There's been some jokes in the past about people saying turn Iatans into armor sets, and we've done that. Kaz made this, I believe. This is the shoulder pieces. She will, of course, have the chest and feet pieces. I'm just showing you shoulder today. And she has a beautiful Sayandana as well. So if we get a look here, you can see it has more coming down. It has more spindles coming off, more of that ethereal looking energy, and a gold draping back piece. So you can get the whole Ibara Prime experience.
Everyone wants to see Dean on my stream right now.
Dean!
You come show the back end. Nobody's
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that.
Okay, well, we can show you that. Here's
So
Dean. He's sort of in the dark, like Gollum. You know, okay, all right, yeah. So, you know, here's all the cool things that we have. Yep. And there's a stream that's happening right now. There's a camera. We have these multiple cameras. I guess you picked from, right? We got all these things, wall wash and cool stuff like that. Look at all this. Look at it. We got all these kind of things like this and sound mixer. Go ahead, Rebecca. This is B-roll.
this is B-roll. I don't know what to do. You're over there doing your stream. And
If anyone works in IT, this is probably giving them the heebie-jeebies right now to
Then
kind of
seize
see
at
all
once.
these cables. Like, look at all this.
But I know how every single one connects.
Okay.
Seize at once.
It's like a mental map.
I
And
think
there we can do like a cool little.
I must give props to the team on the invisibility effect because this is absolutely like galactic level stunning. So great work.
Oh, I think my stream just died.
Come sit down.
30 minutes of stream.
I will not be showing Artemis Bow today, but you will see it in the future.
Why did
the
my
release.
stream interrupt?
Why did your stream interrupt? I don't know. Why don't you answer some?
Wi-Fi in here is pretty rough.
The Wi-Fi is quite poor in here, but
Oh, my data plan.
well, that's that. All
Yep.
right, let's take a.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
People, Steve, it's the Grenier. It's not the
This
Grenier.
is the up the nose stream.
Steve, have a seat. Join us. Why don't you?
I
Have
think
a
I
seat.
might have to go back and see how close we are to shipping this.
Are
What
we
do we
shipping
call this? What is it? Rising Tide?
today?
Rising Tide on PC today, maybe?
Oh, okay. If you want to get ready, you can go immediately to your clan and decide if you can build the room or not. And to build the dry dock room, this is Ghost Clan materials. This hopefully is correct. If not, someone can text me. You're going to need for Ghost Clan 200,000 credits, 25,000 salvage, 850 circuits, 15 tellurium, and 1 forma. You multiply that by 3 for Shadow, 10 for Storm.
Is this for the dry dock?
This is for the dry dock room.
Okay, cool.
30 for Mountain, 100 for Moon. So get your clan ready, get your resources ready. So that's for the dry dock room itself. So F for Steve's stream. Did your stream die, Steve?
It did die, but I think we're back.
All right, I'm so happy.
I may
I'm
have
so
got.
pleased.
I may or may not have gotten a data notification when it shut off. I think my cell phone plan is trying to help me.
They're trying to save you from yourself.
Yeah, they're trying to save me from myself.
For other research in your clan, once you have the room built, you may want to consider building some mutagen mass, detonite injectors, and field drawn. So you might want to build some of those resources, faction-specific resources. Build them. Get building.
Yes, and so this is like Birdman, where everything's happening in real time.
Okay.
We have the dev stream happening. We're seeing the gorgeous prime frame coming, the amazing effects. I'm going to go back to my desk.
Wow.
I hope everyone can imagine some drum beats, right, like Birdman. And then we're going to go look and see if Rising Tide is coming to PC while you're live.
Really?
That's what we're going to try.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you're going to keep your
So
camera.
while you're live, we're going to try to ship it, and then we can watch as all the CDNs crash
Okay.
and diagnose that.
All right, so we are going to try and ship a Rising Tide while we're live here on the dev stream, which
Okay.
means we have a lot of fun to have with the community.
Yes.
This is for the PC, and this is the dry dock aspect. So prepare yourself to build the dry dock. Again, Railjacks are not built in a day. What you'll be doing is something Cephalon Sci will be sending you on, so you have to pace yourself and be ready.
Yeah, I mean we're not quite ready to ship all of the Railjack, battles and content just yet.
Nope.
But we thought it'd be really fun if we could get the construction phase and that kind of stuff, and give you guys a head start so that you're ready sooner.
Yes.
Rather than having to kind of do the crafting stuff.
Yeah.
And miss out on the battles.
Yes.
So this is what we're going to do, okay? So I'm going to go back to my desk and see if that's actually what we're going to do.
Okay. I can also check my phone.
And I think we also broke Arcwing again, so I think this would be fun for everyone to get mad at us about Arcwing, but I think it's better, so we'll see.
There's a lot of people.
How many change notes we got?
Megan and team have got about 4 pages, I think. Things I've already talked about that are in the Rising Tide 26.1 update include the 2 Kuva glitch logic changes, one adding Kuva as a reward for 1 through 4, and then the glitch disappears after being down 3 times.
Yes.
We have Zaws with skins, we have Equinox Deluxe, we have, I think, some melee changes for any critical chance melee Riven roll will be buffed. So in the same way that we buffed the True Steel and the Sacrificial Steel, we've also buffed Rivens that contain the critical chance. So those will be going up as well as some of the other ones we missed, like the Amalgam Ripkus mod, and I believe a True Punishment, I believe. So yes. So a couple things there. And hopefully today, we launch this Rising Tide during the dev stream. I don't know, maybe after.
That'd be pretty cool.
Would be pretty cool. We can raid you after if we don't by the time we're done.
Yep.
But
okay, so I'm going to go back to my desk.
Okay.
You're doing a great job on the stream, except for showing too much of the sentient. So good work there. And we'll.
You were in the channel all week when I said I was showing it.
I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Okay. So we're gonna leave this here, and guys, we're gonna take everyone here back. You wait here, and we'll let you know.
Wait,
okay?
what? You're staying
Chat.
live?
No, yeah, I'm gonna stay live. I'm gonna go over there, and then whoever's watching me and you will have to tell you in here that we're ready to ship it. Okay.
So my source of information.
So we're crossing the streams intentionally so that you know that I know when they know.
All right, chat. It's on you to tell me when Rising Tide is launched. That's the message I just got there. Does that make sense to everyone? Does everyone accept their duty to let this chat know once red text has started? Has everyone signed up for this? This is what we call the Doing It Live dev stream, where we're just going for it. Dean has pulled up and embedded Steve's stream so we can actually watch him while you're watching me. So we're going to just do this community interest dev stream live. We've gone over so far, if you're just joining us, for the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to be live with this dev stream. If you just tuned in now and you have your account linked, you have a chance to get a Forma still. We're giving away built Formas every 20 minutes on this stream on Twitch and Mixer. So that's pretty good. We have more prizes to do still. So far, we've shown Ivara Prime Access. We've shown a sneak peek at the Sentient tile set. We've shown Ivara Deluxe. We've shown Zaws on skins. We've showed plenty of stats in regards to liches. We've talked about liches and some of the changes that are coming, along with other things. So I'm happy to take questions from chat. I have some from the forums as well that I want to go over with everyone. I'm trying to think if we have anything else to show. We do. Is it wise to show things with your current setup, Dean, or no?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Showing? Sorry.
We're going to show our amazing, I think Lucas Hoog, you might have seen him, he's been at TennoCon a few times. He has concepted a new weapon that is really kind of out there in terms of Warframe weapons. The first of his weapons, this is a first look at one of the new weapons coming up. So you'll see here, this is a Corpus-style gun with a clip that shoots a beam of radiation. Now, when it comes to Corpus weapons, they're very, very distinct tech, very distinct symmetry, and they're always, energy or some type of crazy robotics based. So this is a concept of the weapon with a brief description that it will shoot out sticks of radiation, or quote, a beam of radiation, that will not only deal damage, but also damage over time. And the craziest thing about this weapon, if you go to the next one, is the vision for it actually in use. It's going to have essentially a bow and arrow. So if you were to shoot an arrow, the projectile would impale the enemy and stick out. It's going to be like that, but with sticks of radiation. So it's Absolutely. Someone just said the 5-gum launcher. Pretty hilarious. So basically, it's a rifle that also shoots out radiation sticks that deal damage on impact and damage over time. So yes, so that'll be coming in a far future update, perhaps something to look forward to, just taking weapon design into a very unknown direction because we have an amazing team. So if you like radiation damage, this will be the weapon for you. All right, Dean, come on back.
As we cross over.
Hello. Voltor Corpus Edition. That's a very good point. Rest in peace, Steve. Apparently Steve's... Oh, no, he's back. Oh, okay. All right. The Toblerone shooter? No, it's like a thin stick. It is more like a piece of gum than anything. But Steve is back. That's great. Hey, Steve.
All right. We're back.
Hello. Excellent. I don't know what that joke was, but I'm sure it makes sense to someone. I just read the joke in chat. All right, so for the Rising Tide, our goal, Steve is showing source code, our goal is to send it to you on PC today, maybe during the stream, maybe not. What that means is you want to rally your clan, you want to get your resources ready, and get ready to start the beginning of the building. So that could happen today on PC. Steve has a jar of peanut butter that I bought him from the bulk store, and he makes fun of my, anyway.
This is almost like a commentary stream.
Yeah, yeah, we're basically talking about Steve now. No. Let's take some questions, and maybe people can ask the questions in Steve's chat too.
We do still have a couple more answers.
We do.
The other stuff.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Right. We will show that. Yes, we will.
Whenever you want.
Let's do it. It is Kaz who made the cape and the armor pieces for Miss Ibarra Prime Access. This is a closer look at the Syandana, so you can see it in action. So with sort of the gold filigree down, you have the jelly tendrils out, and then the armor pieces, so you can see the full set. This is, again, based on iotans, and they do undulate/pulsate, choose your word, upon all the pieces. So you have your chest, your legs, and your arms. So you can mix and match there. This is how it looks on Excalibur, clearly. Yes.
And do you want your frame stats?
Oh, yes, stats. Steve can't stop us. So this is frame usage by mastery rank. So,
Sorry, my bad.
Hello. Okay, so here we have really interesting data that shows you what frames get chosen by what mastery rank. In this particular view, you will see that primes and non-primes are separate because they are unique frames for the database purposes. So if you wanted to sum together two of a frame and their non-prime variant, you could, but for our purposes, we have them separate. So you can see sort of this skew over time. Clearly, the starter frames make up the bulk of the pile at the beginning, and then as players get further and further into their warframe, things start to sort of even out. And then once you get to the higher mastery ranks, people sort of favor certain warframes. Nothing is dominant in the way that the weapon data was with the Catch Moon. So I'm pretty happy with the way things look from a community point of view. I think there's a lot of representation. Basically, everyone loves one frame. There's so many people playing Warframe, you can't say that, no one plays Zephyr Prime, because a lot of people do. It's just not as dominant as, say, Saren Prime, and that's for pretty obvious reasons by the time you're getting to the high level content in terms of damage. But it's really interesting to see what you guys are doing by your mastery rank choices with your Warframes. And of course, I see people saying Warframes in chat. So if you do have a favorite, I would be very, very curious what your favorites are. This visualization isn't perfect because it's at a resolution that allows me to show it on a stream, which is not dynamic, which I can't show you the actual percent values. So 1% is a lot of people playing a Warframe, but it might look like a pixel. So we'll get a more dynamic view in a future stream when I come back with more stats. But at a snapshot level, that's what you're looking for. Keep this context in mind when sharing and discussing. However, we'll look at some questions, and I'll talk to you about what I've seen Dev up to. A lot of people in chat are saying Inaros, Volt Prime, Frost Prime, Saren, Revenant my boy, Titania Trinity, Ash Prime, Ember Prime, Mixer saying Garuda or Valkyr for me. Great choices. Why not just publish all the stats? I think there's a version of DE that will publish that kind of things, maybe 2020 style. We did publish ribbon stats, we've published drop table stats. I think sort of aggregated usage stats would be interesting. I think the risk there is every day someone saying, so-and-so's only like 0.01% of players use them. Wait, what's going on? and then, you know, hoping that we'll change something to make that happen. Playing catch up with the stats. There's always going to be a lowest used frame. It depends on what we choose to do with that information. The heck is Steve doing? I have no idea. Are you kidding me? Oh, I can now. Oh, God.
Okay, yeah.
What is this Devstream?
Okay, so let's see here. Just checking up here on blah, blah, blah. What mission? 3 missions. Enemy type. Checks and effects. Should I integrate? Oh, okay, that sounds like a good sign. Let's see here. When he's one front. Okay. We have our localization team always works very hard right till the last second. Someone says that we killed Zenistar. Well, might have to look into that.
So if I was with Steve, I would say the duration of the disk now scales with combo meter, which is why people are upset. But he's not here to hear me.
Integration is done.
He's not here. He's not here. Everyone can hear this, right? It's not just me sitting. Okay, good.
Let's give something away.
Yeah.
While we wait.
Oh, yes, let's give away a Prime Vault. Ash Vauban Prime Vault is live.
Which one are we doing?
The big one. Big Kahuna. Double Vault.
Okay.
Big Kahuna.
I'm just making sure. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it was
Come on down, Steve.
Connected it. Oh, okay. So we have our animation.
Let's steal his hat.
Stuff. Maybe I can show you the animation
That,
tree.
yeah,
Wouldn't
yeah.
that be fun?
All right, let's give away the
Peek behind the curtain.
vaulting if you wanted to get you. That was loud.
The stream is done, and I don't feel like we're 10 minutes away from launching this.
Gran Ray X has won the Prime Vault access. You've won the dual vault pack of Ash and Vauban on Twitch, and Oscar IUII, is that what that is?
I think so.
Or Els. Bear, Godspeed on that one. You've won the Ash and Vauban Prime Vault dual pack on Mixer. So congratulations to you. You both won. We still have to do a Atlas Prime Access giveaway. I think I just saw I heard Steve say something, there's no way we're shipping this in 10 minutes, but I don't know if that's true or not. The picture-in-picture dev stream is hilarious. Great.
I want to show you this.
Let's just troll Steve, everyone.
Some people that watch the stream like to see the kind of behind-the-scenes stuff about how we make Warframe for you.
We do. This is a true dev
I'm gonna
stream.
show you,
We're showing you.
We just had a bug where the really cool things, or at least I think they're really cool, the really cool improvements for Arcwing, which are kind of part of
We can show Arcwing.
improvements and the new release for Imperium and Railjack.
Not yet, though. I gotta switch frames.
There was a content problem where we broke out a section of the animation tree, and I wanted to kind of show you a little bit of the animation tree. So that you can kind of see the complexity. I'd probably have to ask the coders, before lying to you, but so.
Actually, can you come to my
here we
screen
go.
and mute him
So
momentarily?
So here's the game.
Just mute momentarily. One thing that is coming with Rising Tides as well is the overhauled orbiter. So I do want to make sure everyone kind of knows the scoop with this. I removed all my decorations prior to this, but if you are worried about anything, there is a handy remove all decorations button in the options. You just need to go to your landing craft and then click remove all decorations. This new orbiter is totally brand new art assets and lighting across the space. You also have a new skylight. I would say of all the accounts we've copied over, there's minor decorations going through walls or floating. It's quite minor, and you can fix it piece by piece. Generally, most of the stuff is just fine. So we're pretty optimistic that most of you won't have an issue. If you do have an issue, we do ask that you either just decorate and move it out, or if you want a reason to start from scratch with your decorations, you can absolutely do that as well. So you can see entirely new machines have gone in. It's very, very overhauled when you compare it to what's live now. The detail work, the metals, the lighting, the rendering, it's all quite beautiful. What is interesting, well, this is the new mod station. A lot of people will look at this particular area and ask, where's PETS 2.0? Because there are a lot of, basically the flow of mission loadouts in this modern Warframe era is having the stasis system be an obstacle between taking out, putting in, rushing stasis. No one's really feeling that anymore, and we are going to be changing it. I just don't know when. I know we've talked about it on every stream, and I know for sure it's in the pipe to be fixed. I just don't know when. Someone's saying the numbers, what do they mean? So let's cut back to Steve, who appears to be looking at animation trees?
Movements in different states.
Animation trees.
It's quite the thing. And then you can see here where I'm currently at is, let's see here, I'm in this little subtree with my two-handed gun. So anyway, that was pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Nope.
So the bug that we just fixed was working on some of the Skywing and Arcwing and Sharkwing updates that are coming in this Rising Tide update that we're working on. Hopefully, is going to ship today.
Tell me, Steve. Tell me more.
We are going to.
I don't think he knows.
We are going to.
He doesn't know.
Also with the Universal Blink. Some of the things that we did there, we broke some of the melee stuff for Arcwing, and the guys just fixed it.
Come back to me.
It's gonna be awesome.
Universal Blink, Steve. You said it. Let's show it. So that is something that. Okay, let's go to Planes of Eidolon. If you don't know what Universal Blink is, this is. Oh, actually, I might actually have the It's All on, so this will be pointless. Oh. So Blink, it is currently an ITSAL only ability. It is the first ability, and you hit it and you just teleport. For our open worlds, it is the most efficient way to travel, no question. Let's equip something else. Let's throw on the Elytron. Wait, what is he doing?
Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is, and I hope you guys like that sentient preview. I was just teasing Rebecca about showing it too much of it. It really is really an accomplishment of the team, and they kind of bled for it to make it work that well. There's been a lot of thrash and a lot of rework.
Not fired. Not fired.
Cool process that they've
no trouble
done with it. So let's just take a look here. I'm checking in on the state of Rising Tide. Okay. Okay. And let's see.
Steve what? Oh, it's you. I was like, who's shooting? It was me shooting. All right. So I'm gonna just make sure. So there's your Blink. You got it on your Elytron. It does have a cooldown, so I'm gonna try and explain this in a way that uses the word cooldown in a way that doesn't make people too upset, because if you use It's All now, you put your energy in, you're at one side of the map to the other. To compensate for it, my key bindings aren't ideal right now. It does go a little further by default, but I think sorry, I have to change my key bindings. Some things have changed. I know, wait, genuine anger. What did Steve do? I'm gonna blame Steve.
Which is what we're doing. And that was a very good Hydra Prime joke. And we're going to hopefully begin your adventure to rebuild your own railjack for Rising Tide. So you can get a head start kind of on the action of what Imperium will bring. Blink does have a cooldown, and you will see it on the HUD.
So the cooldown's there. You can see the dots.
Universal Blink does have a little bit of a limit.
I think if you're watching, Steve, maybe we could lower it a little bit, please.
Let us know how much you love it.
Buff Blink, Steve. Every Arcwing has it now, so every Arcwing can do this. The cooldown is, I think it's 3 seconds or less. So you can kind of make your way around. And the way Afterburners work, space is now up or down, so you can actually, well, not or down, it's up, shift is down, so you can ascend and descend in full motion. And Afterburners are just built into the flight experience now. So the way it works, if I just hit sprint or shift, this is normal speed. The second you hit forward, your afterburners kick in. So it's just literally built in to the Arcwing flight experience now, so you don't need to press 3 buttons to go fast. You press 1 in a direction and you go. So if you, actually that's a really good point. How is this going to impact the Eidolon hunts? It shouldn't, but I think if we reduce cooldown a bit, we might be more comfortable. So afterburners, before you'd have to shift forward and then hit spacebar. Now you just go, and the second you hit forward, you're already afterburning. Stream dead. What happened to Steve? Ah. So if any devs are watching right now, I know we're trying to ship the update.
But actually, I think the feedback is the Eidolon hunts are better with this. So, but we'll see.
The feedback is Eidolons feel better with this? But you don't go as
You broke
fast.
the stream?
Fast.
Oh, you broke your...
Fast
You broke your
as win.
stream?
Steve, we're going to have a disagreement here, I think, but we'll see. Obviously, you guys...
Rob wants the cooldown lowered? Yeah, well... She's played it for a whole day, right?
Do you see what I have to deal with? All right.
So here we go.
Everyone in chat saying, oof. Oh, don't worry, community. We'll get this one. We'll figure it out. Why are you killed? Hey, I didn't do
So
anything.
One thing we're debugging is...
Oh, let's listen to Steve now.
The completion of Rising Tide.
2 secs would be a better cooldown. Let's do it.
She's ready to fight over this.
I can just, hey, I actually...
Rip said give 500 plat to everyone watching my stream. What?
No, I didn't.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like chat here is it may be exaggerating a bit.
It's possible I have the power to change the cooldown live. If he's going to show code, so can I. We can change a data value. It is entirely possible we can achieve this goal live on stream. I just need to open the engine
Somebody
and...
break it.
Dare I
Alright.
stomp on existing data
Igor
properties?
is hard at work.
It is. It could be interesting.
We've also made it a whole hour.
Oh, shoot. Is it already 3? Okay. Clearly we're not shipping during the stream, but we are going to be shipping the update today, hopefully. Let's do the ultimate Grand Poobah, the Atlas Prime Access. And can you reload the Twitch chat on the monitor? It has died. In the meantime, we'll just, what we'll do, is there a way for me to make it look like my Equinox is mad at Steve? All right, so the winner of Atlas Prime Access is Palgu Ropper. You have won Atlas Prime Access, Palgu Ropper on Twitch. And Prometheus 1508, you have won on Mixer. Congratulations, you've both won Atlas Prime Access. Way to go. You just have to message us and tell us where to put it. We're not going to go anywhere though. We're going to stay live as long as Steve's live, and we're gonna fight with him on. We're going to do a live dev stream battle. No, we'll go over some questions and we'll discuss them with the community in terms of.
I'm gonna rearrange some things while we
Okay.
do that.
All right. So the first question.
What's replacing Blink on Itzel? It's an arc line, which is a bit like a
Why don't we take a look?
space version of Ripline. That is what's replacing it.
We're going to take a look at that right now live.
Works
So if
pretty
you're
well.
watching, I'm going to give myself the
Especially when
Itzel.
Green comes out and you can Ripline onto a Grineer fighter.
Actually, I have to
Pretty sick.
go to my orbiter first. Then we will show you the Itzel. Dev battle. Oh. It's Steve and me. In my experience with the Itzel change,
Someone is saying their quest end chain is looping, and we're now trying to figure out
actually you
what
can come to
this
my
is.
game, Dean, if that's not too annoying.
All right.
Well put together, operator.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look. Jay's submitted some cool stuff.
All right.
The range is actually pretty far, but
We're going to take a look at the Itzel change. The
Universal Space
momentum that you can achieve with it is quite hasty,
good,
so you may
that's
find
good.
you can
Yeah,
still go quite
you got
fast,
me.
but we will take a
You got
look.
me.
People are saying this is the dev stream ever, best dev stream ever. I'm glad you feel that way. Obviously, it's a little... People are...
Some things.
It's interesting. This is a literal dev stream. We're developing things real time. All right.
I'm getting
Nope.
messages.
Yes. All right. Ah, I ran into a rock. That was a very bad demo. Steve's going to be very mad at me. But you can pull yourself quite fast, and you always go in the
Yeah,
direction
Blink,
you're pulling.
How is this
You can
combined
use it on
with
enemies
Universal blink's actually about twice the distance
in space.
of Itzel.
So you're going fast if you know it. Like it takes skill, which I do not have. If you've watched Devstream, you know that. But you can go. So I'm in afterburners right now.
We work for you, but
So I went in the water. But I don't know, Steve. You might have to change that a bit while you're deving. So if I wanted to grab an enemy, let's say. Let's see. It's nighttime, so no one's really going to be out.
Parkwing, we're shipping those today.
That's a turret, so that won't work. That's a lure, so that won't work. Where can I find a dude, bro?
Okay.
They're going to be hiding because it's nighttime. Aha! Whoa! So, as you can see, you can yeet enemies across the map in a grand fashion. So let's get another one. All right, let's see here. The momentum carrying...
Are there plans for Kuba, Lich versions, Corpus, and
Hey.
that's the one? Yes, they're not going to be Kuba Liches, because Kuba is kind of a bit like specific to that storyline for the Grenier.
All right, where's the dude?
But
Here we
do
go.
have our plans for
There you go. You can get him.
the those factions to have their own kind of
Oh,
parallel
right.
for those kind of really tough immortal enemies. Okay, so
Let's
I
see
need to
here.
call out an integration. Let's
Switch
take
to
a look.
semi. Oh, I got taken out. Let's go right back in. Where is an enemy? Oh. Anyway, yes, you kind of go into the ground a bit. So, Steve, if you're watching, maybe by the time we hotfix or update, we can... Yeah, you do move
okay.
faster in the
Alright,
direction you riplined, as is obvious. So you can see I'm kind of... So this is... Let's compare afterburner speed. So that's normal. Afterburners. And then if you hit a destination with your rip line, you kind of
Bring it over,
double or
and that means
triple,
that it's gonna be for
I
you
would say, your
guys.
speed. So once you get used to it, you kind of want to hit a lower point in the environment. If you hit up, you might smack into it. So as long as you're, and the range is quite good. However, I know it's not the same as the blink spam, so probably not a situation that people are celebrating. So I would advise that the cooldown, because you can still blink, of course, with its all. Cool down, Steve. Cool down. Yeet the Eidolon? I don't think I can.
Hard to try.
Doesn't hurt to try. All right. No, I know I can't, so I won't even try. Can you fish with it? No. Yeet the Eidolon? I can't. Whee! All right. Stop crying about it, all, says someone in chat. Hey. It's a fast means of travel in the open worlds. It's a popular thing for a reason. However, if we... Oh, Steve, what are you doing? If you guys are in Steve's chat, we can do like the work here to be like, hey, Steve, really, you should change the cooldown a bit. And then he can't say no.
We're not going to kill the cooldown for Blink. It goes twice as far as Itzel's did. It's universal on our arc wings. We're going to ship that first and see where how it plays out.
There you go.
Amongst you.
So that would be the information we give to you guys, which is
Don't
it's
be
twice
the
as
person
far.
Who posts that it sucks before giving it a shot. Okay, try your best.
I can agree with that.
Yes, of course, we want that as well.
I can agree with that, Steve. We tried it out. It goes twice as far. Whether or not it's affecting by modding remains to be seen, of course. And then there we go. People are saying, I'll try my best. Thank you, chat. Try your best. That's what matters. Rab, watch out. He's activated his final form. Steve. Okay, people are saying, okay, Dad, all right, it is, let's take some other questions. People had about, with Melee Phase 2 releasing, what is the status of dual wielding? We originally had it kind of slated to ship with things like machetes, among a wide variety of single sidearms. But we are not at any time soon, as far as I know. It's sticking with the glaive dual wielding for now, and that will be the plan.
Oh, I do have a new mouse. Thank you for asking. Rebecca did, as she promised, and she bought me a new mouse. If you remember from last time, I had a mouse that was super disgusting. Did I keep that mouse?
Oh, you can mute him now.
I can
He's
show
just
you
on
the
mouse
whole
hunt. We don't care about this. But we do want to answer the question from Darak Hasaki, who asks, when can we expect the Railjack dry dock to be added? If you're playing on PC, hopefully today. If you're playing on console, hopefully soon. The Luthier Mark wants to know, how will the level of Kugel liches work once Empyrean is out? How high will their level be, and what do we get for leveling them up before vanquishing and converting them? That's a great question. I think given what we showed at TennoCon and with the ranks, you can expect in the lifetime of the Empyrean update, maybe, who knows, maybe at launch, maybe after, for liches to have a role there. So stay tuned for that. Etsu wants to know what will happen when the squad leader, owner of the Railjack, disconnects. How will host migration work? Will it be thrown out into space into Arkwing? Right now, you simply get the host's Railjack. That's how it works on the dev build at present time. Iron Coggin wants to know, are there any plans to change how players can interact with liches and gain progression? At the beginning of the stream, we sort of outlined the flee mechanic that we're adding. So players can interact with liches by killing them 3 times to have them flee, as opposed to parazoning them. So sorry if you missed that at the beginning. Will converted liches be eligible as Railjack crew, asks Ruff Dungan. I would say that is the most discussed thing around the office in the future. I do hope it is a yes. Pretty sure it is. But we'll see.
We are going to see if we can figure out, make sure that we don't have a problem.
We have a problem, Steve. Oh, you don't need to make sure we don't have a problem. Problem is your keyboard is still gross. What's he typing? What are you saying, Dean?
I'll put something up.
Okay, dead air is not what we want. We're going to keep talking. All right.
I'm reading chat a little bit, and this is broken. So someone's saying the booster is broken.
The booster?
Well, I don't have a... Are you talking about the booster on my stream, or are you talking about the Devstream one?
I don't know. All right, Dr. Boris, with dry dock coming soon, has the process of building dojo rooms been discussed? One thing we did discuss quite recently was the destruction 2-hour wait thing. I don't know if a change made it in today, but we are discussing removing that 2-hour decay window for room destruction, but TBD of the chips. I saw conversations yesterday on that. Shake and Bake, of course, wants to know about the animal update system, and we talked about that briefly earlier in the stream. The stasis flow is just not smooth for loadout management. T.O. Arc wants to know if there's any changes in the work plan for syndicates. And I love questions like this because you can't really give a yes or no answer, but I think a fair question for me to ask to you guys is, what kind of changes would you like to see? So if you ever ask, what changes are coming for this, it's always good to cushion it with this is the type of change I'd like to see. So one thing we are doing with syndicates is when the crew feature comes with Empyrean, when it releases with it, whether or not it's day one, we'll see, we will have the ability for syndicates to crew your ship. So that would be a change. You can use your standing and stuff for that. Oh, I see what you're doing, Dean. Very smart. Very, very smart. Dean, always on the ball. So once the crew feature makes its debut, you can expect syndicates to have a role in that. And other people are saying things in chat like ability to decoupling syndicates from standing games. That's been a request for a long time, taking something like the highest tier sigil and having it not reflect the highest gain of standing, 15% conversion, I believe. People want to see it be more neutral. They all do the same conversion when you reach a certain rank and not tied to cosmetics. That's sort of a relic from the launch of the system. It's not broken, it's just not ideal, so whether or not we get to fix it anytime soon remains to be seen. As you can imagine, we have a lot going on right now, specifically with trying to launch an update today. Why is Steve on screen, you're asking? I'm glad you asked. It's because he's streaming too, and we want to see what he's up to. And
okay, so inbox fix and some kind of teleport loop. You guys know how the teleport and fade works in Warframe, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the kind of things we have a problem. Sometimes you might have seen this sometimes in a Warframe level.
Yes.
When you fall off and we fade you and put you back on.
Yes.
And if that screws up, you fall and fade again. So this is what we're working on right now.
We could just ship it and have players not fall. Just don't fall through the cracks.
I will follow up a little bit with some of the heavy attacks. I see some complaints about a few complaints about the button mappings and how that works.
Oh, for heavy attacks.
The double affinity booster weekend is broken. It does not work.
What?
Is one thing.
Anyone want to
follow up with that for a second here?
It was live at 2 p.m. We kicked it off with the Devstream. If it doesn't work, does it work, chat? Does it work? Someone in chat saying fix stealth. There is a bug. People are saying it works. So you guys can lie in Steve's chat and tell the truth in mine. This is great. I love it.
We'll see if we find out.
There is an issue with stealth kills right now. If you
yes, the teleport loop. Yes, it is annoying. Okay. So we do have one of those cases.
Yes, there is an issue. We are aware of it. So we are working on that. We're also working on. There is an issue with gas damage. I don't know if it's in this update, but right now, if you get a killing blow with a gas status effect, it will not do the status effect properly, the AoE. So we are working on that as well. That is no. So if you have either of those things on your pipeline.
Yeah, like with the platinum giveaway and stuff.
What's he talking about?
Calling out that you're telling them to calling it.
Oh, there's a levitation mechanic broken. Okay.
I love it.
Hold on.
Love it.
Okay.
I love it.
All that streams like this. Camera, everybody's on
Yeah,
it.
everyone gets a camera.
It's all slightly delayed.
All right. We have a question about. I already put
saying that the stream is lying to. Guys, are you lying to me? The booster's not working? The
Megan!
booster weekend is working, and your stream is lying to you.
Yes! Good stream. Excellent.
Yikes.
What is the benefit of having multiple.
Wasp sprinting animations while holding.
What is the benefit of having multiple converted Kubeliches? They are numerous. You can have a stockpile to trade. You can have different ones appear in missions to help you. Perhaps in the future event that they can crew your ship, you'll have a crew ready. There's lots of different reasons to do it. If you don't particularly feel the need to kill one to get the weapon, having them converted in there, I'm sure that you'll find they'll have a use in the future. So it's up to you, of course. I see someone in chat saying switch, though. It is still insert. We are very sorry about that. There is a Profit Taker Phase 3 bug. We talked about that last night on Primetime. We do know about it, and we are working on a fix. I think it's actually coming in the update, if I'm not mistaken. People are saying legendary stream. Glad you feel that way. This is a little rough around the edges, but wouldn't be a stream if it wasn't. When is the update? We are hoping to launch Rising Tide today on PC. But as you can see, Steve is not here because he's doing that. So we'll see what he has to say.
Switch.
If you want to prepare for the Rising Tide update, you can have, I believe it takes 25 energy to build the room, so you may want to build a reactor. That was the last I checked last night. The footprint is quite large, so you're going to want to build a runoff or remove perhaps an obstacle course, up to you. You definitely want to build a reactor to prepare for it, though. And for resources, individually, you'll be making sure that you have... so for your clan, you're going to want credits, salvage, circuits, tellurium, and forma. And for the additional research, which you'll find out what that is, you're going to want mutagen mass, detonate injectors, field drawn, and Orican cells. So that's just to really kickstart things. Steve kind of gave an indication earlier that this is really the head start aspect. This is not the Empyrean update. This is the Rising Tide update. This is the preparation phases. This is something that if you are a longtime Warframe player that wants to be prepared for future updates, this is what you dive into, this is what you get ready, and there's going to be waiting involved. So I guess it's better to get that out of the way now. Definitely your expectations should be in the realm of you can prepare, you can build your dock, you can get bits of lore, you're going to go on a quest, and that'll be sort of the next couple weeks or so for you. So I'm done. I'm ready on my test build. I'm not ready on live. So once it launches, if it launches during the stream, I'll log in and do it. Otherwise, on test, I wait. On live, I wait for the waiting. So it's a double. People are saying booze? No. No, 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 no.
Do you want to give away more platinum or something?
Yeah, let's do another plot prize. And I think we'll wrap it up because I probably should get back to work. So, and then this is work. It's true. But we have to prepare.
I know the Blink stuff is...
I do not believe any more drops will occur because that 3 o'clock was the end date for the end time for the campaign, thus meaning you will not be able to get one. So you probably got 3 forma. We need more forma to keep up with Lich.
Maybe we'll have a really cool release next month.
Ziggy has one on Twitch. Hotline Moth has one on Mixer. That's 1,000 platinum to each of you. Congratulations. You won. You did it. I feel like we could raid Steve now and eject. I'm trying to make sure I went over everything. And just if you're wondering, what was this stream all about? We pledged to show the next Prime Access, and that we did. We also are hoping to ship an update today, which is why no one's here on the stream, because they're working on it. And we're going to send all the love to Steve. Actually, we should send it to other Warframe streamers. Then have Steve be like, where's all my viewers? Okay, we're rating Steve. That's fine. We're going to send everything over to Steve. I'm going to wrap things up. Huge thank you to everyone at Digital Extremes that makes this update possible. We are hoping to ship the Rising Tide update today on PC. Consoles, you'll get it soon. Switch players, we are deeply sorry about the cert delays, but we are hoping to get you old blood as soon as we can. Thank you for being the best community in the world. We love you guys. Dean, thanks for running the chaos today, and everyone sitting at their desks. I got to go farm double affinity. Bye! See ya! Send the love to Steve.
Секундочку. Где? Раз.
And we've got account clones to rule this out. We have localization going in last minute, as you know,
Спасибо.
for Rising Tide that we think is going to come today on PC. Always smart when we do a very big update on a Friday, isn't it? You know what I mean? It means that my weekend's going to be oh so relaxing. But we
Ради,
want
спасибо, но
to
спасибо.
get this out for you guys because even though Railjack and Empyrean isn't quite ready, the parts that are ready are
so we're going to show you,
start on.
well, it's the stage demo time. That's why you guys are here, I assume. This year, this build came off of the dev build cluster at about 11 o'clock last night.
That are amassing
So it's sort of like F it, we're going to do it live.
nautical military forces. They're Space Force, I guess. Is that? I guess that's a contemporary joke. If we don't ship the
Кон
update
включился.
today, then maybe we can together watch the Tesla truck announcement and kind of look at the bulletproof glass demonstrations and things like that, you know? I don't see Rebecca rating here yet, so I see Anarchy in chat though. She did already? Oh, okay. Yes, she. Oh, I see. Yes, I understand now. Duh. Let's just check out where we're at. It's not a masking issue. It's got it. It's going to be a missing integrate because I'm gonna take it here. Okay. Hold on. Rebecca's saying she needs some kind of thing here. Let's just check. Let's see. Give me a second.
А, those.
Live. And that's what we're talking about with Empyrean, is not to say, here's a new island, here's a new expansion, go there, and when you burn out on that, come back. What we're talking about is lifting the whole. So what better way to do that and connect everything with a motherfucking spaceship? So let's go to the dry dock and check it out. Fingers crossed. Extremely tested. Okay, so if you
Re-entrant. Due to re-entrant. Wait for next mission set. Let me just check. I'm going to look at the code too and barely help. We are looking at some code here. Let's just take a look. In the board, okay, so let's just take a look here. We're looking at some Lua code right now, if you're curious. So we have all different languages we use for that. I do see people in chat talking a little bit about PvP. And certainly we have pulled a lot of those two people back to helping us with the larger updates of the game. But I met some players, and I think we can do. Obviously, the PvE is going to be the focus of the game in perpetuity, or at least for the foreseeable future. But I do agree, a little touch up here and there might be nice. Maybe even just as something casual. We had this cool little racing thing that we were going to do that was kind of like, it wasn't like strict kill the other guy PvP. It was sort of like taking Warframe's mobility system and kind of making like a Mario Kart's the wrong word, but it's, yeah, a little Warframe kart. And I thought that was really an interesting way, rather than just, shooting the other guy in the face. But let's just take a look. Okay, I see some call-outs of changes, and I'm going to take a look here. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, looks okay there. I see. Yes, I'm reading chat, and it's going by very fast. You can tell how bad I am at multitasking. I think a good streamer is probably very good at multitasking, which I am not. If I start programming, so my brain like just shuts off, and I don't even get hungry. It's pretty sad. Okay. right, we've got the launcher update. Let's just take a look here. Can I show you that? Just to sort of make this stream slightly less boring. Let me see here. If I go into this directory, I sync up my codes. Let's see here. I don't think we'll be working on a Warframe Battle Royale. I think there's lots of people working on Battle Royales right now. Obviously, there's some popular ones, right? But I do think that SquadLink is designed to be quite open and huge and cooperative, but at a very large, interesting scale. So my hope is that we can do something sort of mildly innovative there. Let's just take a look here. Does this work? Can I load this file? Open with VLC. Oh, right on. Yeah, okay, that works. So we can give you a little rising tide. We have these little WebMs that we embed into our launcher. So you can see kind of a preview. This is hopefully what you'll see on a PC really soon as your cool, nice launcher loop. And this kind of typifies our whole plan with what we're doing for this update and why we're doing it now, so that you can be part of that and kind of go through that first phase of dry dock and salvage of your own railjack's gonna be amazing. So there you go. So yeah, that's the launcher loop, and it's going to be exciting when you see that launcher loop, because it means that you're on PC and you'll be playing soon. If you're on console, obviously the next thing for us to do is cert. We are delayed on Switch right now because we have our updater is hitting the SD cards too frequently, so we need to. We're looking at that. I know that the Switch team's looking at that right now, so sorry about that. Okay. Yes, we have. I'm not sure when the Prime Access is launching. I'm not sure what Rebecca said. There are issues with the font. I missed that. I missed which font you're talking about. We have a lot of fonts. Is it in a specific language? When Hydra Prime skin? You know, I'm not sure. This is the Dojo Dry Dock construction update, though, for sure. Okay.
быстренько Стив печатает.
Well, how about spoilers then? If you have to sit, fix the chat cursor. When is Rhino rework? Oh my gosh, guys. Does DE work under agile workflow? Sort of. A live game is almost like a clumsy version of an agile workflow. Hi, Rebecca. How's it going?
What's going on in here?
Well, we are watching our fireboard, and
We're back.
I sensed that you needed some material.
yeah, well, we checked out my scotch. I showed them the new mouse that you bought me, and did you throw out the other one?
Yes.
Okay. Well, people in chat suggested that would be a trophy that I hang on the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
When's Ivara coming out? Ivara Prime.
This year, but not this month.
This year, but not this month. Okay, so December, I guess.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. You were in the beauty and body art category for quite some time with 52,000 viewers.
Well, that was intentional.
I see. I was,
The weird thing is, if you use the Twitch app, you can't set anything except for those categories.
I bet you can. You just stand by that defense.
No, you can't. No. Now people are asking you to get me a new keyboard. It's not that bad.
Guys, Christmas is coming. Can you at least let there be a surprise for Steve?
Someone's also saying, because this is
говорят,
also very
выпустил.
awkward, is to get me a webcam. This is off my phone. This is a professional product. We make professional products and professional games here.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
I was also showing off my oatmeal.
yes.
It's pretty good. I like this Bob.
Okay.
You know, I wonder if Bob's Red Mill would, you know, some people get like mouse and keyboard and
Well,
headphone
right now-
sponsorships.
You want
I like an oatmeal sponsorship, man. That'd be amazing.
Is he here or can I sit?
He's
Heliosfera.
not here.
Okay.
No. I think you have to go get tires changed.
Ah.
Yeah.
Let's take some questions from your chat while you give people updates.
Okay. Well, if we can read the chat,
You could open it on your monitor.
no, it takes a lot of effort.
Okay. Banca Prime is getting changed this update as well. It's going from a max combo of 220 to 240. So if you are using Banca Prime, you will see that change. Thank you to the team for doing that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Someone's worried that you're eating unhealthy food. What are you eating?
Mango
Oh, you're eating mango. I think someone brought
Курага.
that back for
from the
us.
Philippines.
Yeah, from the Philippines. Yep.
It is the best snack in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Banca Prime height. Yep. Does DE... I'm going to open your stream on my phone so I can read questions. Let's see what DE Steve is up to, eh? Rising Tide stream. Oh, hey, it's us. I'm chewing and chomping on mango. Well, people want to know, they're hungry and want to be part of the chat. Best stream ever. Are melee heavy attacks working as intended? On paper, yes. People are starting to develop builds that use heavy attack efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And I think generally speaking, people want a yes or no answer. Are you changing them in terms of the melee technique? And we are still reviewing everything. So much changed with the update that I can't imagine the answer is no, we're not changing heavy attacks, but I also can't give you definite details on what we are changing. But we are working and reviewing.
Okay. It kind of sounded like a Trump deposition answer, but you know,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, I've used them, and basically what's happening is you build up all this combo counter, and then if you use your heavy attack, if you don't mod for heavy attack, you lose it.
Yeah.
And then people want to know if there's going to be a minimum efficiency, and the
Yeah.
answer is that we're talking about it. We're
Yeah.
looking at it.
Right. Right.
What's Grenier Space Force? I don't know.
Oh well, that's the fighters and the galleon and the other stuff that's part of Imperium, right? That's the Grenier Space Force. Yep. 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 I think if heavy attack doesn't work out to be heavy enough, then absolutely, like every other thing in Warframe, we will adjust it and we will improve it.
That was a very political answer, Steve. Reminded me of politics.
Yeah.
All right.
That's quid pro quo for you.
Okay. All right. Steve, what about parkour? Not too long ago, we showed the wall running versus wall hopping.
That's right.
And there's nothing.
Yeah, I was just playing. I just finished the Fallen Order, and they have a really nice wall running. So Jeff and I have been playing it, and we've been discussing their wall running. Very nice. Very, very nice. So we did try bringing the old wall running back, but we didn't like how
there was the magnetic.
We didn't like how the magnetic aspect was working, and that caused collision problems, which were things that we did fix with the bunny hop. But we do want to get back to the kind of look and feel of the old wall running without those collision problems. Yes. So, excellent. Speaking of look and feel, I hope you guys try out Arcwing and Space Wings. Try it out. What? Just the stuff that we're doing in Rising Tide.
Oh.
Yep.
Hydrate Prime trailer is related to Rising Tide? It is not. It is not.
It is not. Although that is a very good pun, and we should have done that. Yeah.
We do have 2 levels built for that cinematic. In fact, I think we probably never will release it, but I've seen the levels. So one day.
What are you talking about?
You tell me.
We recorded the VO for it last week.
Excellent.
So that people can have something new to kind of rib us about,
it's
right?
It's like our version of Half-Life 3 and Shenmue 3. It's like once you release it.
Hey, Shenmue came out.
I know. That's
this week.
No one can say where's, it's our version of that.
Yeah.
Glaive, real dual wielding when. We just talked about this on the Devstream. When we showed the machete with the pistol, it kind of got a little derailed of people saying, let's just keep it to the glaive. And that's, I think it half works with everything, but the design overall was decided on keeping it glaive. Steve, will there be new vehicles? We never released that car. Remember that Corpus vehicle that I used to
The goofy car?
Yeah.
Yeah, we started working on a horse instead.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
There you go. Let's take a look at this.
I need chance for extra capacity on exalted weapon stances. We talked about that on Tuesday. I don't actually know. Oh, I just closed the app, so I could go check if we did that. I'll ask real quick. People wanted things like Valkyr's Hysteria, Baruch's Desert with his ultimate, Serene Storm, to have extra capacity for those stances. Did we do the stance thing? Stance exalted increase. I know we talked about it. Whether or not we did it, I will find out.
Yeah, we'll have to find out about that.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Blood rush on exalted weapons.
Blood rush on exalted weapons isn't happening.
Will there be a Naramon buff soon? Now that Power Spike is nerfed, I think reviewing focus schools will certainly be something we have to do because Zenuric with the combo efficiency stuff. There's definitely. I'm trying to finish all my focus trees. So far, the only one I've finished is Naramon. I've got everything I want in Zenuric. I don't know. I'm interested what people think about the focus trees for sure because we haven't touched them in a while. The answer on the exalted. No, we haven't done it. We have not done the exalted stances. Will there be new weapons for Barrow? I've got them all. Maybe one day. Hi.
Hey, where's this guy? What are you guys doing?
We're streaming.
You're streaming?
Yeah.
Streaming.
Rising Tide, baby.
It's the Devstream.
Let's ship it.
It's our new Devstream. We're just gonna gather around Steve's desk.
Yeah.
I think this is a very professional look for a serious video game, right? Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Questions from chat?
We're doing questions from chat, and we're watching Glenn debug something.
I've been watching that anxiously.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
we all have been watching it quite anxiously. I've been trying to keep cool here on the exterior, but on the inside, I'm kind of freaking out.
Well,
Scotch and stuff.
we have means to solve that. People want a Kuba miter. Yeah, I know. Now that we have the Kuba series of weapons, there's like a whole wish list of people like,
Don't want that.
Yeah. Well, every
That makes sense.
Kuba variant.
Когда равнины Эдалона были?
Hope it doesn't debug.
Да.
Hope it does debug.
Hopefully it debugs it.
Да,
soon.
пиво, Milky Way.
Are you trying to? Are you?
I am also trying in
That's why
parallel.
I
Oh, that's why
literally
Yeah,
you
yeah.
came in to.
Rebecca's
so
Rebecca's
Steve
my
can actually work.
multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
said, I
Yeah, I like
can't
that.
multitask when I code. And I went, oh boy. So I walked over.
Yep, that's good. That makes
Um,
sense. Okay, we got this.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, you have to pause. You can't actually.
No,
watch.
this is fine. Oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to
Oh, I
hear
see. Okay.
myself talk.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. So we'll
So is everybody ready for dry dock? Are they ready to build?
They are. We kind of gave the rundown of what resources they could start right now. Is the room a 25 energy capacity? Did we increase that? Because it was 5, and then everyone was like, oh, it should at least take 1 reactor.
Yeah.
Did that go in?
I can't remember what happened with the room.
Energy cost. Because I said 1 reactor.
Awesome.
Как раз когда равнины Эдалона вышли, мы как раз начали стримить примерно Warframe.
Uh-oh, someone's quoting you in something.
Me?
People want to know what Warframe
Какой же этаж был тогда, когда открытый мир.
Oh, I was talking about
the racing
I was
mode.
talking about the racing
Yeah.
mode, which got really far along.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no actual vehicles involved in Warframe cards.
Sorry, the racing mode.
For the record.
The racing was more like, I guess, Warframe track and field probably is a better way to
Yeah.
think of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like some would have an advantage.
Yeah. Volt, Gauss,
Mhm.
Wisp,
Yeah.
Zephyr. Yeah. No power. I don't know. We'll see. Have you ever seen? Are we getting any drops in the stream? No. No, you're not. Sad day for a tenno. Sorry to hear. Steve's an angel. Why does Steve have a devil and an
Еще
angel?
один менеджер пришел.
There you go.
It's so true.
Yeah, we got Jeff.
When Jeff comes by,
So
we're
true.
gonna-
Someone says closing stream. They gave up. They're just like, no, can't do it.
I know. This is
Can't
too
do them
That was
out.
probably
It's
an
too much.
employee
Oh.
Oh.
being like, shut these
Gibbering
jokers
and
up
stuff, yeah.
and have them get back to work.
Oh.
Oh, well, there's nothing at this point. Do you have any leads?
No, we got it.
You got it?
We got it.
We got
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so should I go back to my desk and start typing ship it?
Glenn is doing one more test to
Okay.
confirm.
Can you check the energy?
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
check.
And let me know.
We're gonna check some energy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That is, I only found out about that meme this year, and it was very funny. Who is the devil? That's up to you to disguise.
I think someone just asked about Everspace, which I do play.
Everspace.
I do like Everspace.
What happened to the category? We moved Steve to the Warframe directory. We felt that the competition in the beauty and body art directory was too fierce for Steve, and he got scared.
So we have figured out the issue, and Glenn is thinking it's going to be easy to fix, and he's testing. And the issue is, for some of you that watch the stream, you like to hear about the trials and tribulations of making your game. So we have, if you think about our depot as being just a bunch of directories where all the content and code and assets live for Warframe, for you. Rising Tide is part of Empyrean, but of course it doesn't have all of the stuff of Empyrean. So we are, Sheldon says, increase maximum dojo capacity from 100 to 128 to accommodate for the new Crimson Branch and Drydock
Maximum
conditions.
energy as well.
And the energy.
So basically,
for-
a lot of people max their room count for dojos.
Yep.
There's now a 28 increase to room capacity.
Yep.
Overall for your dojo. So
Yep.
dojos can now add
28 more rooms.
Yes.
Bam. Yep. And so just to finish my story there, Rising Tide isn't all of what Empyrean is, obviously, because that stuff isn't quite ready to go, but we can give you guys a head start on building it and get you involved that way. And so we mask out some of those things from the live version of the game, which is sort of like don't include this directory, I guess, would be a way to think about it. In fact, that would be very literal how it works. And we masked out a little too much. And so had a problem that Glenn has identified and he's fixing right now, and it's going to be amazing. And that's that. That's our I think our last issue.
dojo room moving. We don't have that hooked up. I don't know if we will.
Pardon me?
People asking if they can just move dojo rooms, but that does not exist.
I don't think that exists, unfortunately.
No.
No. Be a great feature, I think, for us to add. Yep.
Glenn here carrying you both.
Glenn is carrying me. Yep. Glenn carries me a lot, actually. But
he's a workhorse, so to speak.
Yeah, he's a horse of work in a way. Yep. In a way.
How many mangoes am I going to eat? Whole deck.
Yep. This is stress eating, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see Ricardo ASCII in chat.
Yep. We are going to do our own version of the Warframe Tesla truck. We are working on a collab with Elon Musk.
Nope.
And we are going to be putting that glass as an armor type in Warframe so that all railjacks will be more safe, because there's a lot of glass in the railjacks. So we want to make sure that glass is bulletproof and safe for all of our Tenno. Okay, Glenn says fixed. Ooh, the one line fixed, man. All aboard. Oh, that's hot. Do you know my new favorite thing?
Screen grabbing?
Do you know how to do Windows 10 screen grabs?
Yes.
How long have you known? Like forever?
They replaced the snip tool with this screen grab thing.
The Shift Windows S?
Yes.
Oh man, that screen grab is my favorite.
There you go, guys. If you want to think of what to get Steve for Christmas, get him a screen grab. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Like this is hotness. All aboard. Isn't that great? Because he used the nautical pun for Rising Tide.
Oh, that is smart.
Isn't that fun?
That is smart.
Yeah.
Oh, you should definitely thank the devs working on all this. Wow.
Yeah. If you do work here, and apparently you haven't been completely burned out by hearing my nasally voice, but thank you so much for all the hard work. I would name you all, but I don't. Some people prefer the anonymity while working on Warframe, but there's a lot of enemy balance and quest scripting and writing and localization and art and programming, last minute animations. There's a lot of last minute work and not a few late nights so that we could bring Rising Tide to you guys ahead of the time. I did see an all caps thing about some Russian network connectivity for Russian players. We know about that, and we have been working a bit on that, and I can follow up with our network expert, who happens to also be the guy carrying me right now. That's right. So Megan's confirming the dry dock increases, the dojo increases to accommodate for the dry dock. And Sheldon says 6 energy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is 6 energy. So
yep.
We didn't make it 25.
Yep. It's like it's one of our largest rooms ever, and it's highly energy efficient. This is good. They replaced all the lights with LED, pulled all the incandescents out, so it's gonna be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have. Did you guys do this?
Yes, Dean did.
Oh, Dean did?
Yes.
I see.
I asked him to.
Did you guys show this on Devstream?
Yes. I asked him to. I'm sorry. I got 2 forma from the earlier Devstream. Oh, way to go.
Okay, people are getting their forma.
That's
forma.
Old news, though.
Yep. Okay, great.
There's a red text cult on Strata 1. Glad to hear it.
We got 1.2 gigabytes of Rising Tide coming to our PC players. We're doing our final build for this. And if you've watched these streams before, it's almost a cursed term to say final build. Right, why is it... Someone is being pedantic, and that's hilarious. Why is it called Rising Tide and Dry Dock, right?
Why?
Yeah, why? Well, it's sort of like, is it dry? Is it not?
Oh,
I know. It was funnier how they said it. I can't, when you retell the joke, you have to be there.
Can you ride off hibernation system of pets? Stasis system, we do want to be rid of. Why don't we call it the wet dock? I get it now.
Yes. Some would say the wet dock. That's pretty funny.
Why not the moist dock?
Well, we did go through a lot of bad, nasty names for
You
it.
should ask Megan about her typos. It's been very exciting.
Oh, yeah?
Dry dock, dry... Yep, oh, it's been good.
Well, I did say let's ship, and I misspelled that as well.
That
So,
is true.
Yep.
This was a dev stream like in the early days. True. Dry sock? Yes, that is the typo.
Someone says poop deck would have been a good name for the update. Yep, we did go through the glossary of nautical terms. Yep. Let's see here. You got any questions there? I'm trying to scroll.
I'm actually just talking to Megan about something I just did.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. They added dark mode to our corporate chat, so that made me pretty excited as well. Dark mode everywhere. Dark mode lifestyle. Is this a mainline?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be an interesting weekend.
Yes.
I remember in the olden days of Warframe, we would drop hotfixes and updates on Friday.
Do you know that I have a chart of hotfix over weekend by year?
Oh, yeah?
I do. I have a graph.
Yeah, and is it was a steep decline, wasn't it?
Steep decline.
We learned our lesson?
We learned our lesson.
And why are we doing this now?
Because you asked us to. So.
Never learn.
Never
learn.
People say, oh, the old DE, those updates were awesome. And then you're like, yeah, but we were updating, like, sometimes we did 22 weekend hotfixes. And then you're like, so maybe you didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
But
well,
what can you do?
We'll see how the weekend goes.
Nothing
I think it's going to
will go wrong.
It's going to be smooth sailing, right? More nautical references.
Smooth
sailing on the poop deck.
Mm-hmm. Fingers crossed.
Okay. Let's just take a look here.
All right. Can you
So-
enable Excal skin for Excal Umbra? Maybe not. Maybe. That seems... Sometimes we get into the too granular... The toggles and then things break.
Yeah, it does have... sometimes adding options... Well, often adding options means you fork the reality of the code and it makes it even less stable, which is a bit of a burden that we carry forward. Oh, someone's talking about HEMA research.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
That's a relic of a bygone era.
I know, that's...
Rebecca showed us new sentient enemies. Will we get new Umbras to fight these enemies?
It sure would be cool. That isn't our current plan with that.
Are there any passive reworks in the oven? There are not. Any news on new augments? We are working on some.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Still have lots of people here with us, and I want to say hello to you all again. If you were early or late joiner. If you're early joiner, obviously you are VIP to me, but if you came later, I think we're still having a good time. We are looking at releasing Rising Tide on PC when this next build pops. Now, if you've watched these very professional streams off my phone before, you know that it's almost like cursing the build when I say that, but we are going to try.
What's your battery life at? I feel like I might need to procure a cord.
You can
have one. You're good.
Oh, do I need one?
Yeah, do you need one?
Oh, I don't know.
Because you've been streaming for 2 hours now, and
I've been 2 hours. Okay, let's just plug you guys in here.
Okay.
Whoa! Look at that. Chat just got. Whoa!
Hi.
Oh man! Told you this is professional. This is Rebecca's fault.
I don't think it is.
It's kind of gross because you guys got to get smashed onto the disgusting keyboard.
Yeah, you guys should all go wash your faces immediately.
Yeah, that is
If you guys think his keyboard and mouse were bad,
super
his
toxic.
power bar...
What is that? Is that the fan?
That is the fan.
All right, as long as I don't unplug my computer.
No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Father, why have you done this to us?
Okay.
People are just waiting to know when the update launches, Steve.
I know they are. Hey, we're waiting with them. This is kind of what this whole thing is. It's like it's a community thing. The devs and the community together, anxiously waiting for Igor, the powerful machine of 16-core parallel SSD.
People are saying this is purgatory.
This is purgatory. It's
It is
true.
purgatory. It's update purgatory. Captain, we are crashing. We are not. We are in purgatory. Apparently wrong. It's limbo. Cue the Jeopardy waiting music. We're all waiting for red text. It's true.
Dun, 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 dun.
When are the deferred rendering changes coming?
The deferred rendering changes, we were going to ship a preview this week, and we decided to work on Rising Tide and Railjack instead. It is really, really close in a preview way. So I think the way to expect the new rendering changes is it'll be preview, I think, for a little bit and going into 2020. And then, of course, our poor lighting artists have to go through the game and make it interesting from a dynamic light perspective. So, yeah. We might do that next month. It depends on how the internal testing goes. But it'll be kind of like one of those things where it's like you opt in and like, yes, I do like pain and punishment. And you click that and comes the SM of launchers.
Well,
I was watching Mindhunter season 2, and one of the characters said S&M, and then the other character said, no, it's SM. You know? Yeah, I don't know. It was an interesting line of dialogue.
what?
I'm talking about Mindhunters. It's pretty cool. Okay.
Oh, right.
So
Hello.
this incorrect message is active in game. Is this what people were talking about?
Community booster event, double the amount you get. Yeah, so that would be why. Should be affinity. Pops up when clicking the event booster. It should be double the. Yeah, because it's not.
Right there.
It's just
Is that-
Polish, but
Is this a localization problem? Okay.
maybe.
People are asking how much champagne is ready to celebrate. It's going to be great.
0.
You like my big hands? Yeah, well, this is, there we go. I need like what's the iPhone with all the lenses? That's what I need.
You need this one right here?
Stalker one там.
Yeah. What's that? Is that a JoJo sticker?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
I want more Orgus versions.
You're in luck. Okay.
The Flex. Yeah.
Okay.
Will you elaborate on Russia-specific connection issues? That is, I've seen 3 people mention that, Russia-specific connection issues. Now, there's legacy issues that are just by the virtue of Russian ISPs and what they do and do not allow. And then if there's a new issue...
There is a new issue.
There is a new issue.
Yep. There's a new edge that's been banned.
Yes.
And our technical director has been working on resolving that, and I think the situation is improved, but I'm not sure if they are done completely.
Okay. So we are working on it.
But we do know about it, and it is something that is being looked at. So thanks for raising that.
So you
and
can say spasibo for your patience.
spasibo for your patience. Yes. Wow. Very good.
And then, Rebecca, please give us more binds
Spasibo.
for our gear wheel. I want to bind everything. Now here's a paradox. I want to bind everything with our new infinite gear wheel.
They must have like one of those really big keyboards.
Let's use.
But I think they want more binds.
Yes.
Obviously, that you're just teasing them.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
But you can't have infinite binds. Can't do it.
Nearly infinite.
Nearly infinite.
Yep.
What is the actual cap? 240?
Of the UI?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
probably
Four.
I forget what it is.
200s. Yeah.
Hey, I can do Reb's job. All you do is sit back and eat and watch your phone. It's great. Get a mango from the Philippines, brought back. Very exciting.
Someone's saying implement support for multiple keyboards. That is so hilarious.
Multiple keyboards.
I mean, that works though. You can plug in multiple keyboards.
You can.
Yep. Yep. Interesting. Someone's talking about air boosting and the old Melee stuff. I mean, it is kind of a cool thing.
Put a commercial in. I need lunch. No ads. I don't know if your channel's partnered. Do you get ads or not?
No. Would I get ads if I was partnered?
I don't know how that works.
How do ads work?
Steve Recca, can you please let me know when Core Deluxe is coming? Yes, we will let you know.
Next month.
No, absolutely not. Do not say that.
No, not next month.
No alerts after Devstream? No, we did Double Affinity Weekend. Jiggle animations are only for Grendel. You choose ads, partnered or not, I see. Hydro Deluxe one, concept we showed last
So
Devstream.
this booster thing seems a little bit like a faceplant. What's this?
When we have an doubles the amount you get from...
That's English.
That's the English. Okay, so...
Yeah.
It's correct when you open the tooltip. It's incorrect when you click the details. Vicky explained only one string reused. We can adjust in the future. There you go.
Okay.
So it should be double the affinity. Yeah, double the affinity. Yeah, okay. So it's using a booster one as opposed to the affinity. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, there you go. The code, when you click the details, shows the wrong thing. Please fix Exodia.
I think Exodia Contagion has an issue.
Okay.
They'll need to give more details though.
Okay.
I thought I saw something about that.
Exodia, eh?
Where's my potato?
Mm-hmm.
Got double affinity. Exodia Obliterate. That's not an Exodia. Or is it? It doesn't fire instantly. There you go.
Oh, really?
I think
Okay.
that might be. Yes, Contagion.
Doesn't fire it.
Instantly? I don't know if that's like
Okay.
a sign.
Okay.
Why can't companions attack under Loki's invisibility? Because they're invisible. It's only some.
Okay.
Nova has had issues when casting abilities. Fix Naru Cyandana, please. We have a fix for that.
Yep, that's coming.
Can we get a thruster? No, I don't know what that means. New raids when? Definitely not this year.
So let's see here. Does that look right? Am I reading that right?
That should...
That was 1 minute ago.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, that's fine.
No, you don't want that.
No, it always does that. Okay, so... But I don't see the... I don't see the Igor notification.
I know.
We are waiting for Igor.
In the newest Cernos get an augment? Maybe. What kind of augment would you like to see?
I just remembered. I think Igor the band with 3 R's actually has a new album out.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Let's Google this here.
A new album?
Yeah.
Click their website. Go to their website. Go back. Go to their website. Discography 2017 is their latest.
Oh, it's some kind of collab thing.
You can go to their website. They're not coming to tour. But I would like an augment for Wisp. Yes. Me too. Ship to keep the riot from coming. To feel the pain of what we hold. Is that like a we all live together?
It is. Yes.
thing?
Yes. Yep.
Igor Obliterate. Baruch augments when? Soon? Is Igor Ordis 2.0? In a way. In a way. Good luck with the release. Thank you so much, Teal Mercury.
All right, we're deploying the test version of the build before we send it to you guys, just to make sure we can confirm that our one account issue that we found is working.
Please give us Kavat and Kubro slots.
Hope everyone's is having a nice warm summer or warm winter, wherever you are in the world. I don't have snow tires yet, so do you have snow tires yet?
I own them. I haven't put them on.
Oh, well, yeah, I own them, but I think that's where Scott actually went, was to get snow tires put on. I'm not sure what the weekend holds for us.
Hello from the Philippines. Hello from the Philippines. We had someone bring us these
Yep.
yesterday.
Eating dried mango from your country. Delicious.
Mm-hmm. DE Steve, will we see any form of Grenier / Corpus skins for the Railjacks?
Ooh.
I haven't. All
Ooh,
the
that's a
skins
good-
we've shown are Tenno.
Oh yeah, that is a good idea though.
I'm sure everyone would love that right now. Are we going to ship the update? No, do skins instead. There you go. You might need to fix that, eh?
Which this?
Yes. I told Steve to do a thing and he foolishly listened to me. Titania.
Let's check.
Uh-oh. Our sweet fairy girl.
Should be fine.
That's on test, or because that's going to be with the new arc range changes?
Yep.
Igor was charged with campaign finance violations. He was not. Igor's doing fine.
Igor's doing very well, in fact. Let's just check. I'm going to go sneak check on his progress here. Igor, how are you?
I once experienced my Kugelich get stuck in a kill animation.
Okay, so Polish seems ready. All right. I think Titania players might need a hotfix after this goes out because we have a couple animation conflicts with new stuff. So we are aware. This is the dreaded known issues list, as they say. Okay, so Igor has done most of his job and he is ready. And now
Sorry guys, I'm slow. Named Igor. Don't you worry.
oh,
Please fix the literal inability to do the prof with take or prequests. You can't do phase 3 since you can't hack the console. This is a known issue.
yep.
I don't know if it's fixed in this. Don't. Igor is much loved.
Sorry, can you?
Двигается как
Yeah, I
ситхи в
think they're
«Звездных
doing that,
войнах».
No, Ed has a Jira for it. He knows. He knows. There
Yep.
is the Jira.
Yes.
Do you want me to-
Who's is assigned to is the more key thing, right?
I will check. I will give you the number. You can check.
Yep.
It was last evening or during prime time, rather.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going back to the archives.
Я говорю, как?
You can type that in.
25 what?
255-8908.
255-8908. Oh no! What have we done? Why do we have 2
Scroll
million?
down. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's just not deployed.
Awesome.
So
That's what we like to hear.
Спасибо.
yes.
So it comes in rising tide.
There you go.
All right. It is true what they say. A rising tide raises all boats.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, the pun. The pain.
Do I need to take over your stream at some point?
Why?
Well, 4:15.
We got this.
All right.
We got this. It is imminent. My enthusiasm is growing.
Okay, it's rising. You could say.
Yep. Someone's saying we need red text. Bop Bip is in position. He has taken the role of red text. Bop Bip.
The best.
The best lich.
The best lich. Yes. If you guys want something to do, you could check that your dojo has 6 energy. You could check that you are building mutagen mass, field drawn, detonite injectors. You could check that you have some more can sell. You could check. You might as well just play the game to prepare. You know, you might need some.
But then you might be in a mission and you need to.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Right. When are reviving and capturing Parazon animations happening? You know, I had a question for Jeff today and he didn't show up.
Really?
Yep, that was my question.
There's a lot of really cool Parazon animations coming.
Cool. from the 70s is here. Hello, hello. Is the crit hotfix coming to console soon? I think it's bundled with something for you guys, so you might just need to sit tight. Man, 3 form is used up. There you go. Watch the stream, use the goods. Double Affinity Weekend, we'll do that to a 10-0. Does Core's Whip Claw doesn't count as a melee tap until you actually hit an enemy with an equipped melee? Possible bug? Yes, I would say so.
Bop bip.
Bop.
Bop bip.
Орвис я делал этот диск.
Someone's staying up late with us. They're saying it's midnight there. Yep. All right. Well, Glenn's preheating. 28 points of presence all throughout the world. Things are getting pretty serious here.
Mm-hmm. There's a red text cult in Strata 1. Hello to the cult.
Hello, Strata 1.
Rev, I have infinite button options on my Stream Deck. I need the options for the gear wheel. We'll see, we'll see.
Red text, and we have no idea who red text is. But if we did, they are in position. They are ready for the word. The shipping word.
Nintendo Switch update this week. At this point, I don't think so. Sorry for the delay. Certain busy times.
Sorry, what are we delaying?
No Switch update. Old Blood on Switch.
No Switch update. No, I am not sure. I checked this morning. Let's see here. Just little, what do you call this?
The Exodia Contagion
12 декабря будем смотреть награждение The Game Award. Лучшая игра года.
Hi. Hello, Guelph.
Hello, Guelph.
Hello, Guelph. Do you have plans on expanding the Nemesis system into other factions? Absolutely. Any new gear coming with this? When you say new gear, if you mean literal gear items, no. If you mean new things, yes. Equinox Deluxe, there's a new cloud-themed cosmetic pack. Cumulonimbus, among other clouds.
I don't know what this means for cert, but my understanding is the Switch cert issues are resolved. But I don't know
тебя
what
можно
that means
поздравить
in terms
уже?
of, when the trigger is going to be pulled on it.
Right.
But
We'll keep you posted.
right, okay. So they have given them the report, which is about the SD card issue. There might have been a little bit of confusion about when our updater writes to it or not. So I think things look good that way. And we'll keep you posted if you're waiting for that build. I appreciate your patience. All right. And Titanium FX is on deck as well, seems like, so that's great.
Soon.
And yep, that may come after Rising Tide's first download. If you're a long-term Warframe PC player, you know how this rolls. Oh, good news! Good news! Okay, all right, good news, good news. Anything else?
Looks like I'm matching my chair.
Inbox?
Can you even see me, or can you only see my floating head on the chair? People are excited.
Yep. I'm very excited right now.
Good news. Don't tease us like
Very
that.
excited right now.
It's 10 p.m. here. Ooh.
Hey, if you've been staying up, thank you. You've been sticking around. I know this isn't the most engaging type of stream to watch, which is people distracted, not really looking at you or engaging with you because they're monitoring the progress. But we do appreciate you so much that we are dropping an update on Friday, which is very ill-advised. And I know come Monday there will be a post-mortem in the studio, and we'll never do it again. But we're going to see.
the good thing is, it's about...
This lightning could strike, and it could just be completely flawless.
Well, the intent here is to give you guys a head start with Rising Tide, right? So I think even Red Text makes numerous jokes at our own expense.
Okay.
As they're opt to do.
Okay. So the 2 blockers are confirmed, and we're doing some last-minute checks.
It looks like Region Chat has decided to sacrifice Oberon for Red Text. So 1 Warframe has to permanently be removed, and it sounds like they've chosen Oberon. So sorry, but...
Oh, the whipping boy. Poor Obi.
You know what? He hasn't been the whipping. He hasn't received any
whips
in quite some time.
Oh, that's
I would
good.
say others have
okay, you don't want to name names. I understand.
But Oberon, it's been a while since he's been sacrificial lamb. Maybe it's because he's a goat. Sacrificial lamb. Could be that. I love Oberon. Yeah, I know. It sounds like we're going to have to get rid of him, though. So it's the goat sacrifice. It all is coming together. Okay, I get it. It took me about 30 seconds, but I got it. Mirage Prime's not getting buffed with heat procs. I think we're changing that so it's fixed again. It was always an accident, but we're going to keep it. Obi-Wan Renobi. Okay. Take Oberon buff Valkyr. No. We won't kill him. We won't kill Oberon. It's fine. Mag nerf when? Never. I would love a Nova rework. I don't know about that. Not happening as far as I know.
I see people ask about raids. We do get that question a fair bit, and
I can assure you I've asked it at least once a month this whole year.
And Rebecca on your behalf also says it's like the pretzel money. You know, where's my raids? Where's the raids? Where are the raids coming back? Where's the raids, and so on and so forth. And so definitely want that part of trying to have a small innovation in those is we're going to be we're going to try anyway to see what you guys think. We're going to try and implement SquadLink and implicate that system there. And when that comes out is unknown. Right now, everything we're doing is trying to get Empyrean off the ground or unbeach the Empyrean Railjack update. And so we are going to do this Rising Tide first, which will allow you to build all of the components and get things started from the kind of resource and the vehicle side of things.
It's totally a preparation update with timers and research in between. If you know the dojo flow, you'll know that there's research timers, and because you're building essentially the biggest thing you've ever built, which is a Railjack, expect to do a play while you wait while you play, back and forth.
Yeah, and there's a few, what do you call this, Railjack specific resources as well.
Yes,
that are added to other parts in the game.
Yes. We are previewing 4 new resources.
Yeah, great.
They will be accessible via Railjack when it launches later, but we're doing a preview so you can get them to start building your Dried Off Railjack. You're going to want to do some mining, and you're going to want to find some Eximus units on the 2 planets that'll be outlined in the notes.
The new orbiter room is in this update. There's a bit. They're being held up by void glue.
Void glue is true. The new reflection light is not coming.
The air and water flowing hard. The land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we know. The air and water flowing hard. The land we call our home. Push to keep the dark
talk to them? Okay.
Big dub to you guys on Mixer, don't worry.
Sorry, Mixer. Sorry about that. He's making notes for something. It's very organized. I am not. He is very organized.
No Devstream this time. No, we did double affinity instead. So full affinity weekend. Steve. LMAO. That's a bad word, Zach.
Yeah, I definitely should not have said void glue, and I'm sort of regretting it now, but...
Yeah. The streaming services we use between Twitch and Mixer use different methods of delivering rewards, and some of them require a more nuanced pre-launch phase that, because I was using the dev build with the correct account, I missed the mark there, so I know what I did.
Yeah. And so if you think about why Twitch got it and Mixer was held back, it was a quid pro quo, and had Mixer agreed to open those investigations, they would have got that drop.
Steve, I missed the dev stream, but at least I caught the Steve stream. I don't know that you made it out on top there.
Rebecca had to carry it by herself.
I know.
Actually, I was like, you kind of looked lonely there because it was like
they
didn't zoom the camera in, so you were just like empty spaces.
I'll say I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all.
But damn, did that sentient set look cool, eh?
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
I could have played that the whole stream. I know people.
That was
would have
beautiful.
Been like, show Ivara, but could have done it the whole thing.
The sentient set looked just absolutely incredible.
It felt lonely. I agree. Yes.
That's all right. I understand.
Yeah. Sad, Rebecca. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad. Very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings from Serbia. Hello in Serbia. Gyro Deluxe when? You'll have to wait and see. Broken record here, I know. But can we get the ability to purchase more loaded slots to accommodate all 42 frames? We're just on the edge, and as we release new frames, we don't release new loadout slots. It's a matter of bloat in the database. Mm-hmm. I always advocate for it, but I'm not in charge of our database, so I understand that there's pushback, so let's take it day by day. When we auto-deleted everyone's inbox messages that were older than a certain time period, we did free up enough space to do it last time, so perhaps there's other things we can optimize to free up.
Okay.
Hi from Tahiti. Will you have guests in Tahiti? Because I would love to come visit. Greetings. Wait, you deleted my mail? No. We gave you the option to delete all read messages, and a lot of people did it. And I think we actually did do a hard delete on some things, but I forget what it was. Dutch? Hello. Oh, speak up. I don't want to talk too loud because there's people.
People are working.
Namaste from India.
Yep. So Rising Tide, I think a known issue that we're going to have to ship initially with is Titania's flight was not going to look so great. And we will be working on it and correcting that as quickly as we can. So caught in the crossfire of the many different ways that we use our flight system and some of the updates.
С днем рождения!
Now with like the thrusting coming from below and then switching to free flight, like a cool Harrier jet.
Yeah, but some of the way the animations are worked, the new awesomer animations are not hooked up to that.
Тебе побольше везло.
Spaghetti just in the right way.
У тебя все было, что ты хочешь.
VTOL Titania.
Yeah, VTOL. Yeah, exactly. So there's a Harrier of.
Сбывались твои мечты. Чтобы ты был здоровый, удачливый.
December
is Prime Access. Thank you for asking.
VTOL is the best. Wow, there's a lot of VTOL fans.
Yeah, I love jets and I love VTOL. It's super cool. I can't remember the name of the American one that does it though. Is it like that?
Побольше позитива и оптимизма, наверное. Хотя ты и так позитивный.
I don't think F-22 is true VTOL.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Okay.
F-35.
35. Thank you. F-35.
Yeah.
No.
There you go.
I gotta Google.
Wow. You got some jet lovers.
I know. My people.
Like, how did everyone know that? I don't know. Defense officials quash rumors of potential F-35.
Короче, ждем сету.
It kind of looks like an F-15
Док
meets an
строить.
F-18.
Nope.
Is it VTOL though?
F-22 has thrust vectoring.
Thrust vectoring.
That should be a stance.
Wow. Thrust vectoring.
There you go. This stream bought and paid for by the U.S. military.
Holy smokes.
You can stop reading about jets now.
I was wondering if I can buy one. Like, do you think they had eBay used ones?
How many are they going for a unit cut?
77.9 million each. And the variants only get more expensive.
Торт.
Okay.
Торт будет?
One, apparently.
Really? Die Hard 4?
Apparently.
Okay.
You
All
can
right.
buy one.
All right.
Jeepers. All right, chat. If you guys could all just send us some GoFundMe by our own VTOL capable aircraft, we'd love it. Actually, but speaking of things you could do right now,
So some people are saying, can we change can we fix unchangeable binds? And we will. Someone's saying fix Grendel something, but that was.
They are impossible. The missions are impossible. We did one on prime time last night. Me, Megan, and 2 others. We did the survival mission. It's all about strategy. Strategy.
What are your tips?
For the survival one, we had virtually no issue. We had a couple deaths, but
Уже Far Cry 6 делают, Райдер.
pretty smooth. We brought a Revenant, a Trinity, a Hildren, and a Wukong.
Okay.
К ночи.
For
Safety in numbers.
safety numbers. Yeah, Wukong done, correct. For defense, strongly recommend a Frost, of course. You're kind of
Да, я
going
тоже
like,
так.
they're real tough solo. They are a little harder solo. I would strongly recommend going with a squad of 4 and playing it like it's Warframe Classic. So bring, for the defense one, defense for sure.
Мандалорца когда будем слушать?
Twist is really helpful because
Yeah.
your base HP goes up, which is great.
Yep.
And the CC is incredible.
Yep.
And
Okay. So we got
Ратас. Да, у Райдера день рождения.
352,324 new files preheated to our points of presence around the world
Nidus is OP for them too. Yes, that's true.
to bring you Rising Tide on PC today. We are anxiously waiting, quite anxiously, as you guys
Мандалорца
are as
утром.
well, I'm sure, waiting to see the green light, the light go green, and we can press the trigger and release it to you guys so that you can begin the road to Empyrean, I suppose.
That's true. This
Yeah.
is the Rising Tide.
Mm-hmm.
Octavia is the best DPS for those missions. Limbo was helpful in every mission. Yes, yes, yes. All good tips. Can we get a Nordic themed frame one day? You could argue Loki is Nordic themed.
Yeah.
Steve has a halo around his hat.
Yeah, so, well, the light's right there, isn't it? Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's your halo.
Yep.
Can we get Operator Mercy animations?
Hmm.
Operators don't have Parazons, so that might be tough.
Well, they have.
Райдер, всего самого невозможного и возможного.
I lost chat. Stopped updating.
Чтобы сбивались мечты, наверное, желания.
What happened? After we launched.
Chat's still working for me.
Not me. All my internet is not working. I can't read. Closing all my apps.
Желание. Ой, сори. Желание.
All right.
Open Twitch. Guys, don't say anything about.
Телефон
You should get
исправляет.
Blink 2, right?
Выпустите обнову.
No. I mean, I don't. Arrow while loading followed channels.
Должны же выпустить.
Oh God.
How's that new phone working out, Rebecca? Apparently can't load up chat.
This is an infrastructure issue, not a hardware issue.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's that extra camera lens draining all your
Ребекки новый
resources.
телефон.
Right? They had to like cut the Wi-Fi antenna in half to make room for all those telephoto
Nothing's
lenses.
Working. My Wi-Fi died. Sigh. Okay, well,
Ребекка обожралась.
I'm trying again. Opening Twitch. Let's see here. I think maybe this is the corporate Wi-Fi died.
Someone's saying you're holding the phone wrong.
Гернон Прайм,
If the
да?
corporate Wi-Fi died, I would be losing all my friends
You're
here.
on the Wi-Fi.
What? I'm paying for this?
Click. I don't think you
This
are.
is my data? Nah, it's
That's-
fine.
I'd rather not know right now, actually.
Okay. Well, I might need to switch. That's not. You couldn't be doing this on data. No way.
I don't know. I have a pretty good phone. That has only two lenses.
The second I switch to data, I can watch again. So it is a Wi-Fi issue. So don't even think about blaming the hardware.
I don't know. People are effing chat for my data plan. We'll see.
What do you want your GoFundMe towards? A budget or?
Oh, I definitely want one of those.
Pick though. Same price.
VTOL. It's all about the VTOL.
All right.
Got to do it.
All right.
Валька как росомаха.
I can't load chat at all. Is Twitch chat down?
Я эти ролики даже не видел.
How can it be down?
Праймовские.
Like people are literally responding to you.
You're streaming. All right.
People are decorating their dojos. They're saying, "Rip Reb's phone."
Yeah.
Rip Reb's phone.
Yeah. DE Steve is live. I'm watching. Messaging chat. Ah, it loaded. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's
Эти
totally
очки
down.
эти с корпусом. Корпус.
Here we go. I'm back. What is the size of the update? That is a great question.
1.3 gigs.
1.3 gigs.
Is that what? Is that what I said?
I saw the bytes. Did you? It was in the community channel. Community channel.
No, he's got,
Разозлили.
that was another
Community
assets.
channel. Community channel.
It was 1.3.
There you go. 1.3.
Yep, 1.3.
Excellent.
Rising Tide 1.3 of amazingness.
You can always sell your bathwater, Steve. There you go. Call Igor to fix the phone. The phone is fine. It's all back. Is it 25 energy for the new room? It's actually 6. It's not 25. You don't need to build an additional reactor unless you need to build one for 6. Is there official community Discord? There is. Discord.gg/playwarframe? Or Warframe? One is run by the community, one is run by us. You can't chat in ours, so.
Well, I got bad news.
What?
Ваньша.
I know you guys have been waiting a long time.
Bad news.
And I'm sorry to say that the build's ready.
Red text.
All right, let's get the red text going.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my desk. Bye.
Okay, all right. Thanks for stopping by, and eating all my mangoes that I've been saving for myself. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm bad at trolling. I know. I don't play poker, and that's why. I'm not good at the bluffing. Okay. Build has been blessed. Red text must begin. Buttons are green. Things are rolling. We need to update some fields in the database. All right. Absolutely incredible. Thank you. When people offer energy, I accept it. I appreciate it. Yes, okay, all right. We are pretty hyped. Things to look out for. Titania is a little bit janky, and by that I mean a lot. Some of the Arcwing animation and settings didn't get transferred over properly. We are going to ship this update though, because of course it is a mainline and we want to get it out as soon as possible. We're probably going to have an interesting weekend here. We wanted to get as much of Empyrean out as was ready, and that's the dry dock and the construction phase of your own big spaceship. So I hope you enjoy that aspect to it. There are some resources there that are also useful for the larger picture of Railjack. So if you earn some of those, you might want to hang on to them for the coming battles that you will be experiencing. There's a whole host of fixes and improvements, fixes for mods and things like that are ongoing refinement of the Melee rework that we did. And so based off of your feedback, and I appreciate your patience with that, that is coming as well. I don't know what else is there to say.
Real Jack?
You should be getting, if you're past Second Dream, then you should be good to go to engage in this content. We did not put it deep like a Camera Prologue or anything like that. So you'll be able to, in your Ghost clan or your Moon clan, whatever clan you're in, you'll be able to build a dry dock with the extra space that's been added, extra capacity, room capacity, and then go on a little adventure with a very grumpy Cephalon to build your own salvaged railjack and get ready for what is kind of like the future of Warframe, I guess. It sort of sounds extra dramatic, but I guess sort of that's the near future of Warframe, we hope. Mid to near.
Новый арбитр.
Let's see here.
И док. Доки, космический корабль новый, здоровый.
Don't forget that the reason we're giving you a head start on this is there is a bit of process. You're not going to be able to build Rome or your railjack in a day.
What?
So there is some personal, there's some clan research, and then there's also a personal dry dock stuff. Bit of a new system that we're kind of previewing here with how salvage is going to work in the long term.
Это видео Стэна Кона была презентация.
And upgrades
как раз
railjack. I won't get too much into that yet. It's a little premature for that. But so you're going to, there is a bit of waiting, things that we're not trying to monetize, but are part of the process of the reconstruction effort. But yeah, there's resources and other things that you can do in the meantime if you are focusing on the next railjack component and that sort of thing. The change notes have all the details, and the places to go, and the resources to collect, as well as all the change notes for, you know how we do with the main line, tons and tons of fixes, quality of life improvements, and new bugs for us to resolve, over the next few days and over the rest of my life working on Warframe, I guess. So yeah, I'm just checking here. Things have gone quiet, which means that everyone's hustling about and pressing deployment buttons and getting the database ready for a rollover into the Rising Tide version of Warframe on PC. If you are a console player, you know the drill. We don't frequently do simultaneous releases, and unfortunately this is one of those cases. But it does mean that the console team has been working on Rising Tide for you, and we'll be getting that into cert, and we're obviously just finishing the Old Blood as well. So let's take a look here. Want to make sure. Yep, okay, so things look good that way. Just responding to a couple questions here as we wait for everyone to launch the update. Deploying, yes. Is that what's happening? Okay, let's see here. People have put horse. So here we go. Megan says 33 days till Christmas, which various people have different reactions to. Glenn responds with a horse. Dave responds with overtime dinner in the kitchen. And someone posts the Coke machine.
Оно где-то уже полноценно в декабре будет уже.
So here we go. It's pandemonium here at the Digital Extremes office.
Это не то, что они, вот Райдер говорил, в следующем году, в 2020-м она уже должна выйти.
You got this?
Там будет квест «Новая война» сначала. Они готовят.
People are getting it.
И сейчас они нам дадут доступ,
again,
чтобы строить док.
We do have to do the cert thing, and we will make sure we update our forums with our state all throughout the phases of those things. We try to be very transparent about that. This is a mainline update on PC. Sometimes those go really rocky, and that's it. This is kind of a way to get a head start on Imperium. Okay, great. I think people are downloading. I see, whoa, 30 megs a second. Someone's got crazy good connections. 45, 16 megabytes a second. Yeah. That's a really fast download. So some of the upgrades that we've done on the launcher have been obviously paid off for a lot of you here seeing these download rates. Most of these have never seen this fast before. Someone's already at 20%. It's fantastic. Someone's already done. Oh my God. All right. That's great. Fantastic. Thank you so much for sticking with us here and listening to me natter on for. Someone's already in. Someone's got good connection over there. I live down the road from our CDNs.
Скин новый.
All right. I think everyone's in a good spot.
Коллекция Cumulus. Создавайте свой сухой док.
I see login rushes, people coming back in, signing back in the chat.
Постройте сухой док. Берите Рейл Джек и приготовьтесь к предстоящей битве.
It's fantastic. Oh, someone's got fiber. I'm jealous. It's awesome.
Совместно с Кваном вносите ресурсы на постройку сухого дока.
Head off. I'm going to grab a little bite to eat, something to drink, and I'm going to probably get some dinner into me and see kind of where this ends up. I kind of expect we're going to be in for a bit of a weekend with you guys, but we are, as you know, as a studio, for the years and years we've been here, we are committed to making our mistakes at least less insufferable. So we'll be hot fixing probably a few times, maybe another today. And good luck in building your own Railjack and getting ready for the things that are coming soon. All right. Thanks so much, and and thanks to the dev team as well. They poured their heart and soul into this for you guys. All right. Bye.
Спасибо Стиву. Красава. Все, сейчас оно обновится и зайдем. Райдер уже в игре. Нокс. Восходящий прилив. Качаешь? Хочешь прикол? На предыдущем стриме. На кого похож? Качает. Коллекция Cumulus, Equinox Антоним, увалить ваш лишний злодей. И можно уже, говорит, пишет, создавать док. Круто. Начнем. Right there. Ну сколько придется собирать ресов для того дока, блин. Почему не есть? Если не проблема, если есть платина. А если нет платины? Опа. Сори. Новый арбитр? Круто. Заставка. Заставка крутая. Ну что ж это такое, ну? Она заходит.
Dano, hey!
Your reactions fall within
Больше сбоя,
expected
больше синтеза.
parameters. Outcomes have been mapped. Continue as you are. I shall be waiting.
Барокетир. Тема сухого дока. Хьюстон. В последнем цикле во времени обычного подсчета звезд я обнаружил нечто необычное. Узор, скрытый в красном помещении данных. Мне хотелось беспокоиться о моей сенсорной стабильности. Поэтому я провел автономное сканирование и обнаружил, что основные схематические данные, ранее поврежденные, были снова целы. Переплетение сработало неожиданным образом, и я получил биты информации из какого-то неизвестного источника. Знаете, мои управляющие летные способности ограничены арбитром и сопровождающим его кораблем. Но может быть эта неизвестная базовая структура заинтересует вас и ваш Титану? Но.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regression.
Вот ты даешь. Что тут случилось, корабли? Алло. Арбитр новый. Блин. Блин, он какой-то по... Что он так тупо стал выглядеть? Блин, это... Блин, что это за... Не знаю. Ну, в принципе, цвета те же. Как... По идее. Парные табы куба. Идея все. А вот это вот изменено. Это изменено. Кузница изменена. Телириума не хватает. Моды, смотри, какие. Для собаки изменено. Инкубатор. Изменили. В принципе, самое. Да.
Disgusting, is it not, operator? Or just would enjoy
Purging this.
Cleaning this room, but sadly this vile
Иду в
mass
дозём.
serves you and your warframes a necessary evil.
Чё, не пойму, не хватит места. Странно. Места не хватает. Райдер, куда идти? А вот ты. Что делать, куда идти? Как? Где? Идите. Так я иду за тобой. Идем. Лево и прямо. Блин. А вон я вижу. Ну ты шустрый. Так. Делириум. Через 11 часов будет готово. Нам нужна водка побольше. Пойдите в сухой док. Воу, райдер крут. Ни хрена себе. Вот эта тема, райдер, спасибо. Вот эта тема. И как раз. Да. Вот тут что-то прилетает. Ого. Да, где? Вон. Ты. Что делать? Исследование. Вон Рейл Джека. Блин, мутагенная масса гребаная. Нести в хват. Надо филдрон крафтить. И инжектор детонита. Я внес все, что было. Надо идти копировать в клане чертеж детонита и филдрона и крафтить. Сейчас пойдем. Обалденно. Хорошо, что это филдрона много. Но его надо крафтить. У нас в клане такой здоровый док. Я вообще в шоке. У нас такой док. Что он такой громадский. Обалдеть. Вот он. Обалдеть, это что такое? Сверху. Это у меня уже все больше и больше Звездные войны напоминает. Сейчас еще вот такой этот световой меч. Световой меч такой царине. Крафтил до этого каждый день. Нитринокс. Но я крафтил, мне для оружки надо было фильдрон. Я его крафтил постоянно. Форму крафтил. Детонит тоже. Фильдрон. Вот фильдрон. Сколько их надо? 1 час ждать. Я лечу. А детонит где? А детонит в ворке. Chemical. Жаль, что не могу вам закинуть. Вот детонит. Так, я что, на орбитер иду, поставлю на крафт. Мне надо сейчас еще бобо попродавать. Бобо нужно. И надо пойти еще релики пофармить. И надо к бару Китиру зайти, посмотреть. Короче, еще есть чем заниматься. И надо еще крафтить вот эти вот фильдроны и детониты. Чтобы цифалона сделать этого дока. Я внес уже все? Ты внес уже все? Обалдеть, Райдер. Так. Круто. 300 падки. Ого. Ты красавец. Ну идем пока это. Идем пока релики повыбиваем. А что я могу трогать? Я могу трогать. Если ты уже все внес. Чё, идешь на открытие реликвий? Квест сделаем завтра. Но я иду на открытие реликвий. И к бару Китиру. А тогда вот этот вот док тогда будем делать завтра. Этот квест. Гриш, квест там какой-то есть, да? Ну так вот, квест сделаем завтра. Пацаны, в общем, обнова случилась и благополучно, и нужно строить док, а потом еще строить, крафтить цефалона дока. Цефалон дока вот это. Потом появится квест, я думаю. Вот Райдер говорит, что появится квест. Смотри, тут чувачок какой-то ездит. Тут у нас работают люди, обслуживающий персонал. Смотри. Это анимация, я не могу на ней кататься. Анимация. Райдер, еще раз с днем рождения тебя и спасибо за поддержку, за то, что ты помог построить док. Цифалона. Спасибо. И спасибо. Ну что, тогда я иду к Барычу. Идем к Барычу, посмотрим, что Барыч принес. Споки, доброй ночи. Доброй. Короче, мы вынуждены ждать. Там было 10 часов, но райдер ускорил. И построили док, и построили этого цифалона. Но там нужно ждать. И, скорее всего, завтра сделаем стрим. По возможности. И будем проходить квест. Завтра договоримся, как у тебя времени. Но у тебя на час вперед. У меня на час назад. Я не знаю, что завтра будет. Райдер, у меня бабушка заболела. У меня бабушка заболела. Я не знаю, когда я завтра стрим начну. Там мой батя поехал. Бабуле ей. Я не знаю, что завтра вообще. Как я. Предварительно, да. 10. 11. У меня 10, у тебя 11. Да. Если это у меня... О, Баруки. Если у меня 10, у тебя 11. Опа. О, мне только деньги нужны. У меня дукаты есть. Скин процесс. Элекс. Скин на процессе, смесь Бауса. Шквал клыков. Багровый шторм, плейки, астральный сумрак, на глефы, на когти, на винтовку, на тяжелый клинок, королевский ритм. Гринлок призма есть такая, парные гремлины. У меня это есть. Мара де Трон есть. Даже у меня это есть. И тир Сугатора, вот этого нет. Сугатора нет. Это. Коврик клана Тено? Коврик. Украси свою личную комнату этим уникальным ковриком. Коврик клана Тено. О, вот это коврик я только первый раз вижу. Фейерверки Кипир. Скин парных гракат. Глиф Даньки Тир. Ну, реально по процессе тут скин есть. Неплохой. Удачи. Доброй ночи. Еще раз нюхай. Ну, мне в данном случае нужны деньги. Мне нужны тут кредиты и надо идти релики открывать. А что еще можно поделать? Идем пару оборон постоим. Немного поиграем еще и тоже будем скоро заканчивать. Стояли мы сегодня Девстрим и на Ютубе, и на Твиче. Дождались мы обновы. И благодаря Райдеру, и вам всем спасибо. И благодаря Стиву, разработчику Digital Extremes. Мы сегодня увидели обнову, а благодаря райдеру мы сегодня увидели док непосредственно. Мне что-то этот цвет мой не нравится корабля. Вот. Что-то вот изменилось, мне вот совсем нравится.
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about? An unexpected color combination.
Как оптимизируется, можно как раз
My
сейчас.
sensors are bleeding.
Но мы уже квест завтра будем делать. Квест. Нормально? Как долго все загружалось, вот оптимизироваться. Не, у меня немножко другая проблема. У меня типа все быстро, 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 потом хоп, такой типа фриз. Потом опять быстро, 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 быстро. Так, куда хотели поставить док, туда не получилось. Пришло такое место. Низу теперь мы. Так, немножко... Немножко я исправил. За обнова расскажет. Короче, был Девстрим. Дали мы обнову. С обновы вышло 2 скина. Изменили арбитр. Расширили его полностью. Теперь он стал шире. Больше. Вот. Если вы, капец, прям давно не заходили, меню изменено. Ну, тут еще был паразон добавлен, это личку надо убивать. Прям много-много рассказывать. Последняя обнова, это можно строить док. Рейл Джек. Можно строить Рейл Джек. Плановым додзё.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Сейчас покажу еще раз. Специально. Специально покажу по шурику. В клановом додзё нужно ресы. Довольно много. Детонита, этого феррона, иллириума или платки. Строится. Не могу я зайти в додзё. А, могу. Загрузится. Тут видно сервер. Что-то там они еще фиксят. Читай, обнова буквально вот вышла недавно. Или 28 ранг и много ресов. Митринокс. Вот, мы уже его сделали. Я просто покажу. Мы его... Сеть не отвечает, смотри, пишет. Сеть не отвечает. Вот, мы... Райдер. В основном райдер, можно сказать, его построил. Наш военачальник. Вот это и есть сухой док, называется. Не, у меня не 28-й. 28-й у Нокса. У меня 17-й. Ну, тоже как бы не маленький, но... Но все же. Красота, короче, тут как конкретная. Прям реально Звездные войны. Там просто подходишь там, где у тебя свободное место в клане, и строишь док. Носишь ресы, там много ресов надо. Дрона, всякого детонита, телириума, 15 элемент питания, оракин там нужно. Просто подходишь к двери, где у вас место свободное, там и строй. Да, место надо найти. Вот. Тут райдер. Сейчас просто какая-то глюк. Сейчас глюк самим сервером. Вот уже все введено. Или не введено? Райдер говорил, что он уже все внес. Не могу зайти в учетку. Потому что там они что-то фиксят сейчас. 6 часов. Вон внизу у меня пишет, видишь? Ой, серверы running quite hot. Серверы перегружены. Серверы перегружены. Мы мониторим и пытаемся пофиксить соединение как можно быстрее. Вон там по-английски пишет красным, что серверы упали. Сервера упали, короче. Там меня писало только, что сеть не отвечает. Ну, вот, пацаны, вот это и есть док. Это есть док. Доки. Ждем, завтра будем квест проходить. Цефалон доков. Персонал обслуживает. Это у нас в клановом додзё. Ратос. Я тоже войти не могу поставить оптимизацию хз. Не, это не оптимизация, это сервера перегруженные. Надо просто, чтобы они все закончили. Сейчас будет норм, потом еще патчи кинут. Но ты не выходи, стрим. Да, так если оно... Я хочу попробовать какую-то миссию загрузить, оно ж... Огромный. Сделаем кораблик и будет топ. И когда выйдет Рейл Джек, это просто будет бомба. Это будет просто такая бомба. Я думаю, что Warframe станет мега популярный в этом году. Что мы... Я думаю... Мы уже, когда равнины Эйдолона выходили, помните? Такой ажиотаж был. Открытый мир. Когда выходила Венера, открытый мир, второй открытый мир на Венере. Дмитрий Нок, спасибо, всем спасибо. Рад. Ну давай я попробую. Я думаю, что мы будем строить корабль, и этот корабль можно кастомизировать, красить, глифы наносить на него и так далее. Попробую запустить какой-то... Запустить миссию. Обсерватория где? Вообще меня в эту... сейчас покажу. Андрей Зен, комната. Андрей Зен. Андрей Зен 2, вот. Смотри. Раз. Это Андрей Зен делал. Вон там вверху. Там много чего есть тут. Такс. Ну что ж, пробую запускать какую-то миссию. Миссии работы. Допустим, открытие реликвий. Ну, давай попробуем сделать зачистку. А ты что, работает? Ну так отлично, значит мы еще сидим немножко. Промо Prime, Atlas Prime Optic. Не хватает искать. Арена Prime систему. Пацаны, на самом деле очень много обновлений было в Warframe за последние где-то полгода. Ну, я сейчас покажу, если я еще не закончу, то появился фарм Лич Кува. Надо делать миссии Лич Кува. Там бьешь на планете, где миссии Гринир после 20 уровня. Убиваешь Лича, он там появляется, его миссии у тебя в меню. И надо... Там они усиленные, эти миссии. Они такие легкие. И на этих миссиях ты фармишь, как бы открываешь, фармишь реликвии Кувы. Появились новые реликвии Кувы. Потом такие реликвии Кувы открываешь на миссиях открытия реликвии. Как это случилось? И потом с них падают моды. Моды, и потом ты эти моды вставляешь в новое оружко, Парагон называется. И надо закончить все миссии, потом появляется Лич, он не такой, он очень сильный, его надо убить, либо его пожалеть. Если ты потом его убиваешь, то с него падает оружие. Оружие Кувы.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission. Take a look inside.
Сейчас я после этой миссии покажу. Новые релики падают. Ну да. Кажется, что сильно. В целом как бы сильно. Надо закончить эту миссию. Чтобы закончить, надо поубивать тут всех. Блин. Не успел. А, да, это уже старые 4 релика, новых, думал, еще добавили. Не, ну я думаю, говорю, смотря когда вы последний раз играли. Если по поводу... Значит, вы это все уже знаете, обновы. Кроме той, что доки. Доки, 2 новых скина. Другой арбитр полностью. Ну и самое главное, это все это... Средства. Самое главное, это док, которые можно строить. Самое главное, наверное, обнова сегодняшняя. А, они еще показали Ивару Прайм. Будет Ивара Прайм. Кому интересно. Они показали на Девстриме Ивару Прайм сегодня. Так что ожидайте Ивару Прайм скоро. В скором времени. Не, ну я на полном серьезе. Мы смотрели Девстрим сначала. Показали Ивару Прайм на рядовой. Мой любимый Warframe War. Ну, любимые они как бы все. Ну, безусловно, наверное, есть у кого-то его любимый Warframe. Ну, трудно сказать, что прям любимый-любимый. Прям вообще любимый-любимый-любимый. Я вот такой. Все классно. Так, на выход. Уже. Обычная вара, вы же сами понимаете, что Prime версия будет чуть сильнее и больше полярок на ней будет. И статы будут больше. И вид у нее будет другой. Оба сори. Отлично. Ну и плюс сейчас есть теноген, есть куча скинов. Ой, сейчас гляну, сколько мне до кошки осталось. Там, короче, Бару Прайм только внешка, да. И Вара топ. Ну да, я, в принципе, могу сказать, что все топ. Все топ. Все точка топ. И Вара, да, он... Однозначно, вот, просто за одного трудно сказать. Полярность лучше бы не ставили. Да, то, что все теперь будут тиварами, если сейчас ее трудно получить, то Prime нет. Да, обычно Ивару тяжелее будет сделать, чем Prime версию легче собрать. Ну вот, к примеру, Equinox. Equinox же легче сделать. Но я похвастаюсь немного. Я тут, в принципе, нечем хвастаться. Atlas. Обычный или Prime? Виспа прикольная. Висп. И мне нравится и обычный, и Prime. Mac. Или что, Mac? Вот обычная Mac. Вот те Prime. Я купил теногеновский скин, он такой же почти как Prime. Прям один в один. Обычно Prime Equinox за 2 часа это вроде меньше, и это с нуля. Продавал по 400 платки, а не по 40. Нехило так. Нормально, по 400 платки. Вот, последнюю мы Никс скачали. Никс. Последнюю, которую мы качали на предыдущем стриме, это было Никс. Никс Prime. Мне она нравится как бы. А вот обычную Никс я одел в Сэмпай помог в Делюкс. Очень крутой Ревенант классный. А все классные, блин. Вот я не могу сказать, что вот Ивара. Но они все крутые. Все классные. Я уже говорил, они как дети, знаешь, ты всех любишь, детей. Одинаково. Вино. Обычная Сарина. Прайм Сарина. Инка. Фрост. Фрост обычный. Обычный Фрост. Прайм Фрост. Праймовский. Праймал. Хильдрин очень нравится. Хильдрин классно. Хрома. Обычного хрому я очень долго делал. Ну, так как, ну, я только начинал, ну как, вот он, мне обычного было тяжелее сделать. Хрому. Чем вот этого. Вот этого праймовского я не ожидал, что будет так, ну, намного легче выбить. Он как Мегатрон, блин. Праймовского хрому. Вот Xeox. Я ее обожаю, она такая классная. Она так круто выглядит, блин. Я не этот... Экскалибур. На 6-летие раздавали. Как они? Декс. Декс скин. Дексе. Умбра я такого его одел. Экскалибур Умбра. Даже не скажешь по нему, да, что это Умбра. Если не шарфик. Ивару по 400 платины покупать. Эмбер. Эмбер классно. Эш. Я очень хочу Эша собрать. Создан цифровой 6 часов будет. Сейчас дождусь и поставлю баньки. О, красава, Нокс. Я очень хочу Эша Прайма сделать. Эш. Цвет какой? Ниндзя, ёпт. Должен быть темный. Да? Сам док. 20 минут осталось. Наши релики сейчас падают. Ну да, вот как раз мои через 10 часов скрафтятся. Сам док. Ну вот такой Эш у меня получился, ниндзя. Но он как бы и есть ниндзя, пацаны. Правильно? Правильно все? Splinter Cell, блин. Бэтмен, блин. Самое главное, что этот, блин. Как его? Технический ниндзя будущего. Так. Сухой док. Короче, это крутая мега обнова. И что еще? Я думаю, что все присутствующие здесь играли в Warframe. Но вдруг, если нас кто-то смотрит, то первый раз видит. Ну, в принципе, я очень как бы рекомендую эту игру, тем более она бесплатная, Warframe. Условно бесплатно. Одно но. Не будем вводить в заблуждение. Она бесплатная и, в принципе, можно торговать. И если сильно очень иметь время, то можно как бы и не вкладывать. Но это надо сидеть, продавать моды, в нее очень долго играть. А если капец уже прям не втерпешь, хочется все и сразу, тогда придется платить. Но это вы и так все прекрасно знаете. Ну вот что, пацаны, вот такой вот док. Что, будем закругляться? Завтра уже где-то в обед сделаем Warframe. Джедаев мы уже прошли сегодня. Так что завтра мы начнем Warframe в обед где-то. Я так планирую. Как получится, я как бы планирую. И будем уже начинать какой-то новый еще проект. Игру. Ну, типа Devil May Cry 5. Да пройти Rise of Tomb Raider. Начинать Shadow. Ну, типа того. Короче, спишемся в Дискорде. Есть... Не знаю, у нас есть ссылка в описании на Дискорд? Вроде бы есть. В описании. Я точно скидывал ссылку на Дискорд. Хотите, присоединяйтесь. Дискорд. Заходите в гости на канал. Проходим разные игры. Играем не только в Warframe. Ну, Warframe мы, в принципе, уже довольно длительный период играем. Destiny играли. Что-то сейчас я подзабил на Destiny. Хотя она у меня установленная и 100 с чем-то гигов занимает. Пока я еще не удалил ее. Destiny надо будет тоже играть. Прям места много очень. Понимаете. Окей, народ, всем доброй ночи. Хороших выходных. До встречи на канале. И всем пока-пока, народ. Всего хорошего, всех благ. Еще раз Райдера с днем рождения. Спасибо. Спасибо. Всем доброй ночи, народ. До встречи.